let's get into some nerd shit.
Swing it over into some different nerd shit.
You like some dungeons? You like dragons? You like all that shit? You know. I mean,
I am a dragon.
basically that's how when I invite people to Dungeons and Dragons that I know have never played it, one of the first things I ask them, I'm just like, so do you like dragons? Like straight up, I just like, do you like dragons? So yes or no, because that's the premise.
That's a loaded question nowadays, Adam.
I mean, how they take that's on to them. Okay, how they respond makes me learn more about them. You know,
dragon movies.
If they respond and they're like, "Do you mean bad dragons?" I'll be like, "Whoa, buddy." Like,
no.
Whoa, buddy.
Adam.
Yes, I do, but this is another conversation now.
Adam, do you like dragons?
Yeah, I like dragons.
Dragging these nuts on your
Oh
face.
shit! Get out of here, kid.
Got him.
Like smell that coming a mile away. Still
bad dragons. I'm still gonna answer yes every time. I like dragons. Damn it.
Do you like dragons?
I have no problem with that. Dungeons, dragons, I love them. Get me into this shit. So this is our picture here. We're starting up Act 4 finally after 30 episodes of Act 3. I know you guys don't really care about that sort of shit because you're just kind of floating here. You're in the story, right? But yeah, death has been on the beginning here.
I don't know if you've ever watched any anime that's been past like 100 episodes. Mm-hmm. There's got to be filler.
Oh yeah. We've got filler episodes for sure. There, we've got them left and right. Yeah, but anyway, so this is a picture of the thing that you guys are holding that you've been handed by the random.
That's
individual.
what I'm carrying around.
Yeah, this is a skull on a chain. Yeah.
You don't have to take my advice, but I would really suggest getting rid of that.
Oh no.
Okay. I mean, I
was like, what?
I got a bunch of stuff I should probably get rid of, bro.
But yeah, this was handed to you. What
the party included.
You have no fucking idea. And to kind of drive it even further, you guys are here.
Fucking Kevin just ultra self-aware in that moment.
You're here for a reason, and what that reason is, I mean, that's on you. What you do with that, and where you go, and all that. That's on you. Like I said, there is no more. Or any sort of script here. This is motherfucking what's going on.
That, man?
I know. I mean, I went to check on them earlier and they were asleep. So I don't know. Maybe I need to go tap in again. I messaged her, but she responded to me back. So I don't know. So yeah, we're gonna go. Well, I mean, I guess give me 5 minutes. And I'll go check that.
Take your time, bro.
Sounds like they're too peaceful.
You hear him?
No, I heard Wesley in the background too.
Oh, okay, I didn't hear him.
Car's back.
Guys. So I'm carrying around a giant evil claw.
Pray for
an evil lamp.
I mean, I'll take the claw off.
An evil mace.
All right. So the party's gonna take 88, 118, 127, 157, 106. Everybody's taking 166 lightning damage.
Why? Would you care to explain why?
All right. So
why are we
the horrendous drama is that he is a 2-year-old and he could not get the balloon from the ceiling. And my wife had a birthday recently, and there is a slowly deflating giant unicorn balloon that is slowly deflating.
Do you have a?
He wants it, but he.
Do you have a spray bottle?
It's gonna save you spray with water; it'll come down.
Well, we've given him the balloon, and he tries to ride it, and then gets really upset that he can't fly away on the balloon. Which I understand. I understand this. Like I get that. I felt that too. I have to explain it to him. I was just like, it'd be like that, man. We're world's hard, Doc. Yeah. I got the logic. I appreciated his logic, but yeah. So I mean, even if we bring it down, it's just going to result in more tears. So he's currently been distracted. We recently got a new fingernail clipper for him. Well, we had the one with like a magnifier glass on it, and he hated that motherfucker. He was just like, fuck this. Like every time it came out, he was just like, fuck that thing. I don't know if she like cut his finger one time or what. But we got a new kind that like just basically grinds it down. It's like this little spinning thing. He fucking loves it. He's just in there like, yeah, this thing is awesome. So it's going really well.
It's like a personal massage. Like,
yeah,
all right.
yeah. He's just like, this is much better. Yeah, it's like a cuticle thing. So anyway, back to D&D, which we are on. I promise he is being attended. He is literally actively sitting in his mom's lap. He is in the safest place he can be.
We were going over the number of ominous items I happen to carry in my pockets, which includes an evil claw, an evil skull, an evil lamp, an evil mace.
I mean, these things are evil because you determined them to be evil, but well, some of them probably are invertedly just evil. I mean, but that's a moral standpoint.
Because he chooses to.
That's a moral standpoint, yeah, right.
Yeah,
I mean,
he can give me some of the stuff. I will happily take some of your stuff if you don't want them. I mean, like
wizards over there.
I obviously have them for a reason.
I mean,
so if like you want to get rid of that evil shit, I got you, dude. Like backup evil, backup wizard.
As a sorcerer, I'm just gonna make a quick comment. I don't think we should give anything to the wizard who, even though we said no, put on the Wendigo face.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone, old man. Leave me alone, old man. Leave me alone.
Where's my shit going?
Leave me alone, old man.
Want to make him?
You know what they say, curiosity killed the wizard.
Well, the curiosity will kill this wizard. Let's go.
Oh yeah, no, that is hands down what's gonna happen. Adam's gonna put something in front of you that you just can't resist to keep your hands off of, and even though we say no,
done.
Your whole pocket.
All your pockets, dude.
All your pocket, everything you own, Kyle. Everything that's
I have
on
a
you.
passive insight and a passive perception of 18. So all right, come at me. Try and run my fucking pockets.
Oh no, I don't steal. I don't degrade myself to that. Nevik does. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Nevik, you wouldn't even feel it. You wouldn't even notice the object's gone.
I think Nevik
Yeah,
but I don't think Nevik necessarily wants any of this shit either.
No.
Yeah, but Nevik might not.
I could get another claw hand.
I
could have one claw hand and a spear hand.
Claw hand with trident.
I'll never hold a drink properly again.
Crush one. That's all you get.
How much does it cost for your nimble fingers? How much do your nimble? Actually, you know what? How much do your nimble fingers?
So, before you guys get too carried away, you guys are standing in the entranceway of a busy marketplace. Around you, you can see many a stall. Like they're kind of like tents. Think very much if you've ever been to an open air flea market. There's a shit ton of that. There are people around. There's a lot of like just various items. There is one central kind of larger building here in the middle. There's probably the only actual structural building that doesn't look like it can be kicked over or burned. Looking at you, Mirandus. It is a stone building, and etched upon the stone building seems to be merchants and people trading and things like that. Aligning this stone building are a number of these tents and people that are set up selling things. It looks like this is very much a bizarre kind of situation, if any of you can conjure that brain image for you.
Oh, well, Penelo's gonna look at Nevik and be like, do I not still have my 20 to spend?
Sugar
And
daddy.
she's gonna smile sweetly.
No. You spent that at the candy shop.
She's gonna look at him confused, like, what? And let's continue. He's gonna continue to walk. He looks at her and says no, and just continue walking. Let's continue to the bazaar. Well, I tried.
So yeah, around you are all sorts of things. See, there are people that look like they're selling like fucking pets, trinkets, fucking toys. Got it, just whatever your brain can image. It is a menagerie of shit out here. And there have to be, I know there's only like 12 or so of these little dots around here, but around here there's like literally fucking probably 50 or 60 of these shops sitting around.
We're only here to resolve one plot line.
I'm just here to make the world happen for you, okay?
I know. I'm trying to talk to the party. Like we're only here to try and find Nevik a new hand, because this man deserves nothing else. It's a new hand.
I'm gonna go walk over to the pets.
Thank you, Gargak.
Down here, you can see that this is not just any kind of pet shop. Right away, you can see that in a number of these cages are kind of exotic pets. There are small spiders. There looks like a little tiny drake-looking thing of some sort. There's something that looks very much like a cube of goo that just kind of in the shape of the cage that it's sitting in. There
How many
are
of them? How many of them look like they would taste good?
The cube of goo.
that's a matter of
What?
perspective.
Yeah.
Now, as far as
The
things
idea of
tasting
appetizing
and
meat.
or smelling good, there are some fairly good smells around you. There's some smoke and it coming out of a number of these stalls that you can only assume is where people are cooking things. And like I said, some of it smells spicy, some of it smells sweet. Like it's a menagerie of fucking aromas around you here. To your right, you can clearly see that there is some sort of pop-up restaurant selling
Is this another
large
Beauty and the
pieces
Beast
of something.
scenario?
Follow the smoke.
You want us to burn something down?
Cube of goo. Cube of goo.
No, smoke from the kitchen, whatever they're cooking.
All right, so yeah, following the smoke, you're gonna wander off. I don't know about what's going on with the rest of you guys as Skargak wanders off.
I
I
guess
mean, I'm gonna follow behind Gargak. So
yeah,
I'm
I guess
following
we
him.
chase after Gargak.
He's like following his nose.
Gargak, get back here. Where are you going?
Hungry.
Like Gargak's got his
You just
like
had
head
6 feet
the
per
wind,
shrug, man.
looking really hard.
So as you approach, you can see that there is a large, he's either an ogre or a half ogre. It's not 100% clear, but he's certainly got ogreish features. And he is stumbling around between a couple of large kind of picnic time house tables where there are people sitting down, and he is laying out large steamed pieces of what you can see look like giant spider legs. Behind him, you can see hanging on this like large board and behind a counter are several pieces of rather exotic types of piece of meat. He's got everything from the motherfucking random like demonic looking bat wing to various types of spider legs, some odd shapes of crab that you have Pinello probably has only seen here and there in books. It's just all sorts of weird shit on the wall here. Some of them are still squiggling.
I'm salivating at the mouth. I'm like, this is making me hungry.
Some of them have
What
more.
are spiders if not just land crabs?
Some of these things have more eyes than tendrils, things like that. For the most part, though, they look to be just mainly nailed to this board, though. Nothing else is holding them up. They're not on shelves.
Are they for sale for meat, or are they just for show?
I'm just telling you what you see as you approach this restaurant.
Okay. Oh, okay. So maybe this is what it starts.
Right. Remember, this is an open air environment. So you still see a lot of the hustle and bustle of the marketplace going on around you. As you approach, I assume you guys are going to approach this ogre or speak, or what? Are you just, what's going on here, guys?
Pinello's actually gonna approach Nevik right quick. And she's gonna ask him, can he purchase me a spider leg?
Nope.
Please, sir. I wish to eat spiders.
No, you guys heard just time, man. We're not here for food. We're here. Man.
Besides, Nevik's the one with all the money.
I'm the one with
Let me turn away from the spider leg that's roasting on the pit. I'm hungry.
No, yeah. Behind this counter to the right is like an ember kind of style pit. It does look, like it's seen a lot of work. It's been here for a while.
It's a giant fucking tarantula on a rotisserie spit.
To me, it looks like lobster. I'm sorry. It's another thing.
The spider legs you speak of easily, when they're stretched out, could be taller than she is.
Ooh. That's like crab legs. Think about it, like spider legs are like crab legs,
What are spiders if not just land crabs?
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. I was like a spider leg to me was like a crab leg.
So as you guys are sitting there, this giant fucking half ogre of a man who's easily fucking, stands about a foot over Gargak approaches. He's like, I see you looking. You hungry? Welcome to Sizzler. Thought feed you. Sit.
Sizzlers? Did he say Sizzlers?
Yes, he did say the Sizzler.
I'm sorry, Adam.
I'm gonna sit.
I'm gonna sit
It's
too.
meant to be comedical.
How much for the sample?
No sample. You eat.
I'm good.
I be
How
two.
much is
I
it
be
to
two.
eat?
2 stick. 3 per 6. Yeah.
Penelo's gonna beg at Nevik, please.
No, he's telling you that one of these spider legs, to translate from the Thog speak here, could likely feed 3 of you. And as you're sitting here on the table, and not all on one side, this is a picnic style table. I'm assuming you guys are sitting across from each other for the most part.
Yeah.
That one of these runs 6, and that it'll be that he's telling you he can feed you both. 2 of them. He's trying to sell you Ida.
Please, Nevik, please, can I have the spider leg, please?
She's giving you puppy dogfish eyes.
One fire leg could feed 6 people, is what he's saying?
No, 1 could feed 3, 2 could feed 6.
Okay. And it costs.
Nobody else is hungry. Nobody else. Y'all don't eat. Please.
Yeah, we do.
But not like Vanilla. Yeah, Vanilla's alive. She's both starving compared to everybody else.
Yeah,
you guys are definitely hungry, but yeah, y'all won't die
She
from
ate
it.
some candy, didn't she?
She has a saltwater candy.
Candy. I ate candy, yes, but I'm
So
not.
does it count?
There's 6 apiece. And there's 5 of us.
It's up to you, Nevik. You got the money, bro.
Now around you can see as you're sitting here deciding that Thog has walked off and he started talking to other patrons. It's apparent that this restaurant's fairly popular. People are coming and going.
And Penelo's over here please.
But it's also apparent that it's just Thog running this place.
Oh, you're saying so he might need a sous chef?
I'm just telling you that he seems busy.
All right, so yeah, I guess I would throw down 12, get us all a meal, and then have 1 to spare. I guess.
So you're gonna place 12 of your zinnies on the table here.
Yes.
So as you do that, after a moment, Thog will come by, and Thog will serve you 2 steaming, fucking spicy-smelling, large, hairy spider legs.
Ooh.
There's seemingly no sort of plate that he serves these on. He just places them directly on the table. As he does this, he scoops your 12 zinni into this little smock that he's wearing. You hear them clink in what sounds like a hefty haul, and he kind of grunts at you and moves off to go talk to other people.
I ain't gonna lie.
Now, looking around you, it is apparent that there is no sort of beverage involved here. Note that he is not serving a beverage. You see a number of people that are drinking random flasks and stuff from their own belts and so on, but it doesn't seem that that's part of the restaurant's package.
Penelope honestly is gonna try to crack. I'm from the sea, so I think I should be able to crack into the spider shell with my little.
Anyone with hands can immediately crack into these spider shells. They're quite tender. The moment you crack into these things, this kind of white, juice kind of oozes out. It smells. To even the humans and everyone else in the room here, it smells great.
I'm gonna slurp it and soup it and drink it. All that's bone marrow, baby. Give me all that. I want all that protein. I'm drinking the spider.
Spiders don't have bones.
Say spiders don't have
still-
Exoskeleton.
A bug is still protein.
Anyway.
Either way, it's quite flavorful. Is what I'm suggesting here. This is by all standards, the people around you seem to be eating their random spider legs and bat
I
wings
think
and
I'm
so
enjoying
on,
this.
and they're enjoying the shit out of it. It's even for what the meat is, grotesque as it appears, it is delicious.
It's like soup. It's like stew. Think about it like that.
For those of you that do partake.
Pour some chili on top.
I mean, I have to eat, right? So
Eating does help survive.
Yeah.
Gives you that
Eat this.
nourishment.
Come on, Dragon Man. You probably had work.
Now, those of you who are brave enough to eat the spider leaf pin little tip on the end seem to find that it is covered in some sort of honey glaze.
Oh. Oh, yes.
Thog here, you're not sure where he's getting these spiders, but he's doing a good job cooking them for sure.
Who wants chili on their spider?
I do. Let me get
Yeah,
this.
why do you need food? Gargak has an infinite bowl of chili.
Oh, it's because we said
dipping
after
spider
you ate it for 3
into
days, it
the
became
bowl.
detrimental, to your like constitution stat, basically.
Yeah, if you keep eating chili, man, you're just gonna have it run right through you.
Eat a little
Eventually, he's
bit.
gonna have to take like cod saves for his chili.
I will eat a little bit, but not much because my stomach is still tender from the flaming hot fireball.
Oh, the candies, yeah, that you ate.
that's good soup.
That was very good spider gloop.
All right, so I've got like one of these spider leg pieces left, I guess.
There's 2 of them here. Then there's people eating them up. Yeah, I assume the rest of the party's partaking. They would be eating in this. These things would be, they are not going to store.
So
That's what you're asking.
yeah, so we only got enough for the party, and then like there is like a small portion left.
Hey Gargak, why don't you finish it up?
I mean, why not Pinello? Isn't she the human one who needs more sustenance than the rest of us, I guess?
Well, no, can I bag it up in my water skin? Can I scoop the rest of the spider soup into my water skin?
You're free to, but it will spoil quickly.
What is the life expectancy?
So I'd say
It's the shelf life of spider.
I'd say a few hours. It's going to be like kind of like chicken soup or something like that. You let that get too cold for too long,
I'm not gonna
get
save
sick.
it because it's not gonna last long enough for me to use it
It's gonna
again.
congeal in your fucking.
Or for me.
Yeah, it's not gonna last long enough. Like,
So I got this bag of spoiled fucking spider goo juice. What are we doing with that? I don't know. I don't know.
The bioweapon.
I don't know why we have this.
DH, yeah, throw that,
Gargan's
yeah,
gonna eat it, I
bioweapon.
can
Throw
scoop
that
it
shit
up.
into a dragon's mouth or something.
Gargak is a growing boy.
Get the soup.
Okay, so Gargak's having 2 helping is what we're saying. 6 foot of licorice rope and 2 helpings of spider.
It's
This guy,
so-
it's nap time for Gargak, man.
Somewhere in the belly, something rumbles deep. A war is being waged elsewhere. The real battlefield of the wrath.
I'm good. I'm good. Are you okay, man?
I've seen Dragon Wars.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys are enjoying your restaurant here, looking around you. There's all sorts of shit. There looks like to be some sort of gnome selling what you could approximate would be ice cream. Your characters, on the other hand, would have no fucking idea what this shit is. There's somebody over there. Looks like they're selling some sort of survival kits or something like that. There's another guy over here that is obviously selling herbs of some sort. They look like he's, you can literally watch him like doing like druid kind of magic shit on it. From there, I mean, there's literally just a menagerie of shit around you, man. There's all sorts of crap going on. There's some shady-looking guys standing outside of like this little mortician-looking building. There's some other fucking what you can only encompass would be some sort of dark arts bar or dark arts type thing. Like it definitely looks like an evil magic store.
I think we should go there.
I think we should also ask the cook guy if he needs help.
Like, in fact, if you want to look around, just if you go and look around and look at some, to see what you see, roll me a D100 and I'll tell you fucking what kind of shop you're going to see.
Okay, but wait, I want to ask the cook if he needs.
Are you speaking to Thog?
Thog.
Now, Thog is currently hunched over at this motherfucking barbecue pit style thing and hacking away at what seemingly is a large spider with way more than 8 legs.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, oh man, you hiring?
Thog Dog turns around. He's like holding a fucking like hatchet in one hand and several spider legs in the other. Hire what, you?
What?
He looks at you, kind of glances down between your lack of one hand and the other. No good, no work. Go away.
Bro, I'm good with one hand, man. I mean, trust
I
me.
mean, he just straight like turned around back on you and started going hacking at this motherfucking thing.
Probably not the kind of thing you should say to a prospective job offer.
Good with one hand, man. All right, let's go get
Who did we
anyway.
lose?
Did we lose somebody?
Vanilla.
I heard the disconnect.
Oh,
Vanilla.
ta-na-na, ta-na-na, ta-na. I don't know. I have no idea what's happening with that. I guess the spider leg was too good.
Oh, nap time.
Maybe the chili hit.
That spider leg got too good, Vanilla.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
What's up?
You DC, bus.
Welcome back.
You guys sound so low on my headset. I think it's my headset.
You can also
Turn our volume up
right click each
individually.
of us and
No, I did, but it's not working. I have it all the way up. I don't know what's going on.
Hello.
Turn your headset up.
Or check the connection in your
Keep-
wire.
just get
Maybe
really
you broke
close
your
to it.
wire at some
Just crank
point.
that shit so when it does sound, you'll just fucking
Put
be
your
deaf
hands
for the
on
next.
your ears and press the headphones
Can you
into
hear
your
now?
ears. Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, I'm just gonna talk. I just took the headset off because
Can
it
you
was.
hear us though, right?
Can't hear you perfectly.
Awesome. All right, so yeah, like if you guys want to look around in this bar and do whatever, you just let me look around in this area in general. Let me know what's going on. Y'all just let me know what's going on. 'Cause like I said, there's a whole fucking menagerie of shit here.
I mean,
This is my
some dark
D100.
art shit. That's the kind of place. Like you said, it was a bar or a store.
It looks like a store. It could be a bar. You have no fucking idea. So you see a carpet place where this guy is selling various types of mirrors. It's obviously a very old and like curled looking gnome, and he is selling just all sorts of types of mirrors. Some of them are hanging from each other. Some of them are, fucking like flat. Some of these are slanted up. But there's a shit ton of mirrors sitting in this little like it's kind of not necessarily a tent, but so much as more of a frame.
No, thank you.
Adam, is there a way to roll for like if I just walk up to a mirror and see what happens?
First off,
Please no.
first off, what is both of your
Get away.
passive? Those of you who look in the direction of this place, I need to know your passive perception offhand. I think Jason's is 17. 18. So you would
Not
definitely
bad.
notice that on occasion in a number of some of these spinning mirrors and moving mirrors that you can see different, what look like different locations. Like they don't look like what should be reflected.
I want to reach out and touch one.
Now this is over here. You guys are still sitting at the restaurant. You guys have not approached this
That's
mirror place.
disrespectful.
This is just something you see while looking
what?
around.
Oh, okay. So,
And
We don't really have a good track
So
record.
to be
with
clear,
mirrors.
this is something that Jason saw looking around. When I described it to the whole party, like I said, what we're doing here is if you want to look around in the market ward for anything in general, you roll me a D100 and I'll tell you what you see because there's a lot of shit going on around you.
okay, so then I'm gonna roll D100.
Right. So if Jason chooses to tell you, hey, look at that fucking mirror shop, or you can notice it and look at it too. I mean, but if you want to approach it, you need to tell me distinctively, any of you, I want to walk over there.
Nah, mirrors give me the heebie-jeebies. I ain't want to go over there.
No, that's what I was saying. I wanted to look into the mirrors. Like I wanted to look over at the mirrors.
You're free to, like I said, you're free to notice that and look over there. There's a mirror shop over there. But if you want to walk over to it and like get up in the mirrors' faces and approach the shopkeep and all that sort of shit, you need, like I said, you gotta let me know.
Oh yeah, no. Okay, so I want to walk towards the mirror shop. I
Right.
want to see. I want to try to find a Yes, I do want to go to his mirror shop.
As you walk over there, you can see that this gnarled, robe-wearing gnome over here is speaking with someone. He's speaking to a taller, elvish woman, and they're speaking about a small mirror that's sitting on this table. He's kind of gesturing at it here and there. He seems friendly enough. She's nodding. Everything seems great. He doesn't seemingly pay you much mind as you approach these mirrors and are seemingly pass by his shop.
I'm gonna walk up. Okay. This is gonna be a performance check, I think, because I'm basically.
Okay, so the way we do it is you tell me and I'll tell you if you need to make a check. So what are you trying to do here, boss?
Right.
We just painted myself yellow. What the fuck is this? What's going on?
Manello, I don't know. I know from watching them, so I want to walk up kind of like I know what they're looking at, but I don't know what they're looking at. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, oh, that's very interesting. Like, I'm just interested in the mirror shop, but I see two people looking at this mirror, but I don't know what it is, but I want to pretend to act like I know something about
a deception roll.
Okay.
Mirrors? Like you don't know about mirrors?
You want to act like you know about something. Pretend you're knowledgeable about something as you approach these people and have a conversation, and you really don't know shit.
Yeah, I don't.
Now you do realize you're talking to a man who sells mirrors. I say.
No. Penelo's not so much. I know I don't know nothing about it. It's not that. It's just that I'm a woman. I like the mirrors. I see them thinking about it. I want to pretend to act like I'm sophisticated enough to be in this society to know what they're talking about.
All right. Okay. I still feel like that's a deception activity.
The magic thing is more like a cultural thing. She's trying to be like, she's trying to fit in. Like I'm trying
indubitably.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
The mirror is like,
they're looking. Right. I got you. Roll your deception roll as you approach this conversation that you'll be listening in on between the sea elf and you as the sea elf and this other, obviously wood elf and a gnome.
I rolled a 19.
All right, so yeah, you would definitely be able to pass in this conversation as you walk up. So as you approach, these two are talking about this small mirror on this table, and he's like, "Oh yes, I've heard that they call it Alderon. I've never been there, of course, and it is gorgeous though. It makes a wonderful desk piece." And she's like, "It is. I love the gaze over the trees. You just find the most wonderful locations. I don't know how you do." And he's like, "Oh, it's my secret." And he turns to you and he's like, "Oh, I see you noticed our mirrors as well. Can I interest you in anything?" Excuse me, my dear Adam. I'll return to you.
I just heard that you guys were talking about an interesting landscape, and I'm not from around these parts. I just wanted to. I just got caught up in what you were talking about.
He purses. He kind of steps back a little bit. Now the woman that he was speaking to smiles and she nods and kind of walks away, gently. She's just seemingly satisfied with her end of the conversation. He steps back a little bit and actually looks you over, pursing his lips, and puts his hand on his chin through his long little whiskey beard, and he's like, I see. It's been quite a while since I've seen any of your kind. It's quite rare. I don't think I've ever seen any in Manifest itself. You must be very far from home. On something quite important.
I agree. She's Penelope to say to his.
Hypothetically, if you stare at the mirror she was looking at, are you going to see the Death Star destroy it?
It's gone. Like Alderon's gone.
But she is going to agree with his perception, like unknowingly. I'm agreeing with his perception of me. Like I'm agreeing, but not knowing. You know what I'm saying? Like she's like, yeah, agreeing, but.
So he kind of goes to glance around behind him a little bit. He's looking at smears. He's like, before he turns back to you, and he's like, I do have some with several ocean views. I'm not sure I have any that are deep in the water though, if that's what you're looking for.
I'm looking for something that brings me a little closer to home. Do you have anything like that?
Well, not per se the oceans here. You understand that these are not locations of this realm, this world.
It's just glimpses of the sea. Is that what you're telling me?
other worlds.
Glimpses of AC. Have you ever
Oh,
seen Orange Waters?
actually, her hearing of him saying AC, she's gonna, yeah, yes.
AC/DC, bro.
Do you have a glimpse of Earth's?
She's gonna, her eyes are gonna light up a little bit with him telling her about that. Yes, I have. She's interested.
Oh well, come. I'll show you. And he brings you over to this, like kind of hand-sized mirror over here, and he's like, I call this one. I call it Tantharek. I don't have names for them. I just kind of make them up as I go. With my feelings. And so, here, as you see, the waters are a deep blue. On occasion, it rains. It's a soft pink. It's quite
Oh.
beautiful.
Oh, okay. Penel.
Now these are not mirrors. Now some of these things around you certainly are just mirrors, but some of these
But
are obviously
someone
like
that is
windows
born-
and are living images into some other area.
Like I have lived by the sea my whole life. So my thing is this: I'm gonna ask him, what does this cost?
Oh well, such a gem. I'm afraid we don't trade in coin. You see, we trade in goods. I am a bit of a magician,
Nothing.
such as you myself, and as you understand, money it comes and goes, but rare items, well, especially here in Manifest, it's a unique location for such things. And he is a living being. He's not a ghost.
Okay. I'm gonna ask him. Okay, because I cannot lie. As someone who has been raised by the ocean, what?
I know I'm gonna try and take your liver.
God,
Yeah, and
I'm gonna
I
get
would
that
give
kidney,
it.
boss.
I know. I'm gonna ask him
Give me
what
those kills.
for this treasure. What would you take?
Mm, something of a powerful enchantment, perhaps, or I don't know if you had something like I've been really interested in locomotion spells recently.
Do the locomotion. Sorry.
Locomotion spells.
Yes,
Hold on.
yes, like objects that can be reused to travel quickly. At my stature, it would be quite convenient to get around town with something like that.
I do have a spell that I can give to you.
Can you give him spells?
I don't know. It depends
Technically,
on.
the way she works as a wizard is she carries around a book full of spells she's written down. So yes.
So what I have for you is I have a spell called Floating Disc, and it will
So
allow
as
you.
your DM meta-wise, though, I would say that you'd be ripping this out of your page.
Yes, I
You
know
wouldn't
this.
even be able
I'm
to use
ripping
this.
it.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah, that's how
I
this would work.
know, Adam.
All right,
I know.
all right.
You no longer have this spell. You give this spell away.
I know what I'm giving. I know what I'm sacrificing.
Okay, all right. As long as we're clear on that.
So what spell are
her
you gonna
part is
sacrifice?
this. I have a spell called Floating Disc. It allows you to carry up to 500 pounds within, I think, 10-meter range of your distance.
Hold on, let me see. Let's pull up her sheet.
I
Yeah.
believe you cannot ride it though. I believe it only carries
Because
stuff for you.
but if he's a dealer, this would be a astronomical spell. This would be something that someone like him
Let's
could use.
see her spell. She wants to give away the ritual
Floating.
of floating disc, right? And this is a spell that creates a circular horizontal plane of force that is 3 feet in diameter, 1 inch thick, that floats 3 feet above the ground in an unoccupied space of your choice that you can see within range. The disc remains for the duration. You can hold it to 500 pounds. If more weight is placed on it, the spell ends and everything on the disc falls to the ground. The disc is immobile while you are away or within 20 feet of it. If you move more than 20 feet from it, the disc follows you so that it remains within 20 feet of you. It can move across uneven terrain, up or down stairs, slopes and the like,
Yes.
but it can't cross an elevation change. Oh, okay, I'm with this. All right. So he's gonna look this spell over with interest. He's like, that does sound useful. I mean, even if I so let's see. For example, let me see if there's any more restrictions. Let me finish this. For example, the disc can't move across a 10 feet deep pit, nor could it leave such a pit if it was created at the bottom. So yeah, it can't cross gaps. If you move more than 100 feet from the disc, typically because it can't move around an obstacle to follow you. So basically, yeah, it's like a carrying kind of thing. Still, he's like,
Yeah.
you know, right? But he says, oh, okay, so, and it lasts for an hour every time. I don't know. I suppose. I mean, currently I've been paying, this troll named Harbrick, and he's been carrying my goods as they come and go. But I think you might
This
have
is
a
500 pounds of free labor.
you might have a deal there. I think I could part with the mirror for something like that.
And Penelo just looks him and just like, so are we at agreement?
Do assure me you'll take care of it. I would hate to see such a beautiful scene shattered. I can't replace them. They are one of a kind.
I will take care of it with my fullest ability.
Drops it immediately. All right, well, then sure. A deal's a deal. So,
Penelo,
Now you're gonna have to constantly make dexterity checks.
no.
I went to swing. Did you drop the mirror? Oh shit! Gonna break that guy's heart. All right. So yeah, you're gonna rip the spell. I mean, I imagine that's what you're doing.
Yeah.
Just ripping the spell book out, handing it to him, and he's gonna hand you this mirror.
All right, so there goes. I will know.
Now, upon touching the surface of this, it feels like glass. It feels like a mirror. I mean, it doesn't like have depth or anything, but it is a beautiful,
What's it taste like?
living image. I mean, kind of dusty.
What does
cool.
it taste like?
kind of dusty. And cool.
Everyone knows glass tastes like blood.
Wait, Farron, this was like, what is it? What was that Gargak? What does it taste like?
You need to stop eating glass, man.
Can you eat?
So Papa Randy's gonna point over to the scary looking place, and then he's gonna say, "Hey, Jason, maybe they can tell us more about that creepy skull thing you have."
But
The mirror
So-
place?
No,
No,
the
the
spooky, scary
dark-
place.
Oh.
wait, my mirror lets me view of the ocean, right?
It
Or
gives you
the
a
ocean.
view of an ocean, and it's not just any ocean. This is obviously something that is not you would have seen in Elorath. The ocean's water are orange, and like I said, on occasionally it rains a pink here. There's like kind
It's
of
like an extra planar
a
ocean.
purple horizon. It's beautiful, but it's very Lisa Frank.
Okay, all right, I got you. All right, I got my
neon fucking sunset ocean.
Yeah,
Basically, take the ocean, paint it Lisa
live
Frank
photo.
colors. There you go. And yeah, it's very much like a looking out of a window or something. No,
It's like a live photo, like on your phone now.
well, no,
No,
like
that's
it even has like a little bit of depth to it. Like if she moves to the right and left, like I said, it's like looking out of a window.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
but when she reaches up and touches the glass, it's clearly flat.
but is it a tangible ocean? Can I?
No,
said-
it's glass.
Yeah,
Okay,
you can't
all
reach
right.
into it or anything. Like it's just you can just see.
Okay,
The
I got
the
you.
back of the mirror
Can't
reveals
pour water out.
the metal that's
Some
holding this mirror is just kind of like a regular steel gray.
Some
It seems pretty
stupid
solid.
elf bitch keeps getting in the way.
It's a nice touch of hope. I'll take it. Thank you.
Well, how big is it?
Do come back. This one's about palm size. Like if you were to take both your palms and put them together like that.
Okay.
Like a hand
I
mirror.
can hold it in my hand
Yeah.
and look at it when I want to.
Yeah, it's
to
a
get
hand, it's very much a hand mirror. It has a handle. Like I think like a Beauty and the Beast mirror. Minus
Okay.
this one's not gold. It has a silver
Look.
metal.
like Nevik, look at this picture. Look at this picture. Look at this picture.
Pretty,
Yeah, look at this thing I got.
That's pretty.
That's cool, Penelo.
Where'd you get the money?
Did you just rob that dude, Penelo? Because if so, I'm
Where'd you get
impressed.
the money?
No. No, I did not. I paid him.
Where'd you get the money?
I gave him my
It was a
spell.
gentleman's agreement.
I gave him my spell.
Hey,
I
we need-
traded
We need
spell.
to carry 500 pounds. Don't you have a spell that can help with that?
Well, I had a spell that
Once
could do
upon a
that.
time, let me tell you a story.
Once upon a time.
about how I got this.
Look
sweet
into
mirror.
look into this mirror with me.
Look at
And
this.
let me tell you a story.
While you're staring at that beautiful ocean, let me tell you a little story about.
Don't break out the photo of the fawns again.
So anyway, yeah, so she bought herself this like Lisa Frank mirror. I mean, like I said, it's got depth. It definitely like acts like a window.
Mm-hmm.
In your hand.
I mean, you know, even to anybody
I'm
else
happy
on
with
the
my
quest,
mirror.
it
Let's
would be
go.
of
I'm
interest
good.
because it clearly
Almost
is
like
not
a-
like a fake thing, but
Almost
yeah,
like a porthole.
yeah, porthole. Oh, portals.
It's not a porthole. It's a nice little mirror that I'm keeping to look at the ocean. Y'all shut up.
But
There we go.
It's a window portal.
It's not a window. It's not a portal. It's not whatever you think.
Portal.
No, it's just like get that portal out of my face.
It's a portal.
It's a porthole, Nevik, not a portal.
Whatever.
It's my mirror. Leave my mirror alone. I love it though, Adam.
Why are we flying around the city?
Her name is Emily, and she's my friend. Shut the fuck up. Okay.
Okay, are we going to the dark?
You guys go wherever the hell you want. I'm just here.
Yeah, we'll go check out the dark, creepy shop.
So, yeah, creeping into the shop, the door creaks like a horrible nightmare. The building itself is like painted like a straight gothic hot topic of a fucking medieval times building. Yeah, it's got like bubbling like fucking cauldrons on the wall,
MCRs, like
spider
softly
webs
playing.
everywhere. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, somewhere in the background there's a bard version of MCR playing. He's yelling at his grandma.
So what you're saying is it looks something like this.
It's very evil Harry Potter where you throw this in,
Medieval hot topic.
Yeah, there we go. Medieval hot
Burn
topic.
down,
Yeah,
burn down,
yeah.
hot topic.
Yes, exactly. Burn down hot topic is being chanted elsewhere. There's like all sorts of like various shapes and skulls on the wall. In this place, there's a lot of kind of bookshelves that line
A bunch of regular looking moms with their teenage daughters.
some goth Karens walking around. They sit there looking at various books on the walls here in shops and things. So yeah, this is very much like a small kind of think like antique shop where they've got a bunch of shelves that are fairly close together with all sorts of random shit on it. Like, and these random shits certainly look to be dangerous. Those like a lot of them look are like things you do not want to reach up and touch. Some of them look like they are still holding the victims of the things that once did touch them. Some of them just look like fucking gross monster weird things that are floating in jars. That some of them are obviously still alive and moving around and looking at you as you pass them. It's like I said, very much dark.
I'm on the way to one of the giant eyeballs in the jar.
Now, in this place, behind a counter over there is what appears to be a kind of lurched over old man. He's just giving you guys some straight up odd autistic kind of death stare. Fucking of it's uncomfortable.
I'm
there.
uncomfortable.
Hi, how are you?
You're uncomfortable.
Hi. What brings you here? I sense something on you, on all of you. It's quite compelling.
Ooh, sensories. Okay, I'm just gonna
We haven't been.
throw my hand up. Yeah, I like my right hand, the one that's like the trident hand or whatever. I'm gonna put it on the counter and I'll give you one guess.
This was not a curse. No. He looks around. He's kind of looking, between the group. And he's like, but there is a curse among you.
Man, don't worry about that. I'm looking for a hand, dude.
I mean, I'm going to mention I was cursed to be an axe for 800 years.
You're going to say this to him?
Yes.
Cursed to be an axe. What an awful ordeal. That sounds...
Just put my hands in my pocket, start whistling.
Do.
So, and he turns back to Nevik. He's like, so you wish for a hand? You come here.
Well, I mean,
Actually, we came here about
a thing that Home Dude's carrying, but I also was, just inquiring about if you had any hands.
Yeah, Home Dude has this creepy, scary thing.
We have a number of hands and objects that
Oh
would
God, that's
attach
gross, Mayronus.
themselves
Don't talk like that.
to your
You're not young.
limbs.
You're not hip.
But do understand we deal in curses and cursed items alone. So I can assure you that it would be to your detriment, if that's what you seek. You don't strike me as the type, though. Now
He has to just fuck myself up a little bit more. I'm good. I mean,
now, obviously, there's people that do that.
that's life. I'm good. Yeah. But yeah, hey,
You could be
Jason,
willing to
give me
pay
that
an
thing
advantage.
that,
We could
I
replace
had
it
you
with.
hold.
Yeah, Homebrew.
Okay, so I guess I'll hand Nevik this skull on a chain.
So the moment you pull this out, he's like, "Oh, it's very old." He's like looking over. He's like kind of tilting his head to the side. He's like examining it.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it from Jason and then put it on the counter and be like, "What can you tell me about it?"
When you go to put it on the counter, he kind of takes a step back from it, like he does not want to touch this thing. Like it is obvious to him that he does not want to touch it. You don't know what it is. Where did you come across it?
Some random dude.
Yes.
Some random
This
dude in the
friend
merchant
guy.
quarter gave it to us.
All right, and he said that he got it from somebody that was looking for us, and I don't really think that he was looking for us, to tell you the truth. But we got it anyway.
So it was left here for you. Then
Yeah.
someone you know left it. Surely these are messages. This is called a mimir.
Okay, what's it do? What? A what?
A mimir is a message. People. He kind of looks kind of up like a little bit like frustrated, like he's trying to gather his thoughts on that. He's like, you can record your thoughts, time, moments here in this vessel for others to replay throughout time. They're trapped forever.
Where's the play button? How do we push it?
Where's the play button?
Well, each mimir is unique, and they work for different ways. Some are brought to specific locations. Some are touched by certain souls.
Do me a favor, man. Reach up and touch this thing. Help me out. Help, bro.
I'm afraid I can't do that.
What's that, persuasion?
Is there anybody that can help us press the play button?
I'm just, like, can you do something to help us figure out where we need to go or who needs to touch this thing or what, man?
Well, I suppose it would be those who would have left such a device for you.
We gotta find that asshole. Damn it. All right.
You seen a creepy hook-handed crow person?
But he says that it's not just you could be a person that touches this, a place you bring into, like fucking. There's like I said, a number of triggers for.
Did you say hook-handed? I don't think he's hook-handed.
No,
he's not. He's not. That's me. That's me, man. I haven't tried it.
If you want to make his canon hook-handed, go for it.
Have you seen a creepy crow person?
Kinku doesn't speak in his own voice, always uses bits and pieces of others.
Well,
Carrying
every Kinku
Best describe
speaks
this
that way.
menacing.
I did see a Kinku here before. He did not carry such a device, but he was interested in translations. Very difficult to speak with him.
Did he happen to say and ask about anything else while he was here?
I believe he browsed the capes. He didn't purchase any of them, though.
Any indication of where he was heading?
That's sort of invasion of privacy, guys. I mean, we don't want this to like tell.
There's no warlock fucking privilege. There's no warlock fucking privilege. Okay.
So there's apparently not. He has no problem telling you about this guy. Anyway, so he goes on. He says, He says, well, he was clearly geared for travel. He was carrying several packs with him. Him and that little imp that was following him.
Wait, imp?
Yes.
What was imp? There was an imp. Was it an actual imp or was it like a gnome? Are you being racist?
I would never.
Okay, just saying. Just asking,
You mudblood son of a bitch.
I would never.
Oh, you racist motherfucker. I am half-blood. Fuck you.
I mean, so it sounds. I mean, I'm just gonna start at the party. It sounds like Mangler may have been here and was gearing up for an adventure
with an imp.
Or
That's
maybe
fine.
it's a totally different Kinku because there are a lot of them in this world.
And
apparently.
we're being racist. God damn it.
All
maybe
kids
we're the
who are
racist.
Mangler until proven otherwise.
Every Kinku is Mangler until proven innocent. What the fuck?
This is called genocide and how it starts.
Were you
Fucking
there?
race. This is why they're getting rid of races in D&D, JB.
Species. Maybe.
How long ago was this that he was here?
Mm,
Oh, you just missed him.
Yeah, I mean that's what I mean. It's like
You passed him. He was walking out as
Yeah,
you
he
were
could have
walking
walked
in.
out.
so
Yeah,
he kind of
exactly.
takes a minute to consider this, and he's
guy.
like, "Well, it's hard to say. You do understand time is it's a bit different here. I'm sure you've come to experience it. I'd say I don't know.
I don't know what you mean, man. We've only been here for 138 hours. What are you talking about?
A week, perhaps 2.
Nevic's been counting this entire time.
Yeah, like I've been keeping up with it.
So he tells you a week, perhaps 2, but he's not sure because, like you said, time is fuckery here.
So, like,
all right. I'm gonna turn to the party and say, what if he was gearing up for a venture beyond the veil?
we don't know that there's
The shopkeeper,
beyond the
the
veil.
shopkeeper who is like
Like-
strangely deeply involved with your conversation as if he's part of the party, is like
No, we do know
and I'm just telling you, he responds, he's like, that would explain why I haven't seen him again.
We're friends
I'm gonna-
now.
I'm gonna-
We're friends, we're buddies, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Guys,
Like, yeah, he's
I haven't
like
had this
telling
much
me.
conversation in
Yeah.
I'm
No
gonna
one
turn
ever
to
talks to
Jason.
me.
So what are you guys doing later?
I'm gonna
Yeah,
turn to Jason and
exactly.
if we
So,
do hear
you guys
about-
want to get a drink or something?
Like I
you
said,
buying?
he's deeply involved with you guys at this point. Like,
I'm gonna turn to Jason. We do know there's something beyond the veil. It's where we were told to find the item we're looking for. Like,
oh,
I'm
I've
like,
heard
the
those
item-
stories before. There's plenty of
the
people
item
that
we're
say
looking
they've
for,
come and
like,
gone. It's all lies, though. If you pass, you pass.
How do you know?
Well, I've never met anyone that actually went and came through, so only the salesmen that come with their Dilly Valley maps. And who's
Okay,
to
I'll
say
be
who
right
has the
back.
right one?
I'll be
They're
right
telling
back.
they're telling the right religion, right?
Walk out.
I mean, this isn't even my afterlife,
Yeah,
so
if you need to
I
take-
don't
if you
really
need to
know
take
what's going
5.
on here.
Not your afterlife. It's everyone's
No, I
afterlife.
was talking about how I was gonna go get in line to go through the veil and come back and be like, all right, I did it.
Okay. I thought you were saying you take 5 and be like,
I'm like, no, I was supposed to go to the area and hang out with all my family, but somehow I'm here with
Ah.
these morons.
I've heard so many
Wait,
different
I thought
supposed
you said
tos.
Gargant was your family.
Family.
Okay,
Yeah,
tear in
I
the
was
back of the
told it
shop.
was going to be a dark basement.
That one tear in the middle of a hot topic.
I thought Gargant was your family.
That one time mom disowned me in the middle of a hot topic, man. It's bullshit.
You just don't understand me, Mom!
I just wanted this fucking Dropkick Burpee shirt.
God! This.
I mean, fairness is just saying, I mean, we know we're supposed to go beyond the veil.
This is who I
And
am.
it sounds like a Kenku who may or may not have been Mangler, but remember, all Kenku are assumed to be Mangler until proven otherwise.
I imagine like Penelo's in the background, like trying on like dark eyeliner and shit. Like, coming out like real god.
Penelo's going full hot topic.
Yeah.
And like withers her for a second, takes it off. She's like, I don't know about that one.
That's good shit.
She's trying on cursed items. The
I
wizard.
mean, yeah. I mean, I'm starting to think we may have already missed Mangler in the city. Like that message was left for people who would be joining him on the other side.
It would certainly be helpful if you could play the message. Then you would know. And besides, who is this Mangler fellow?
He's
Oh,
a
he's just a
Kenku
dude that,
who
like,
killed
showed
all
A
the
work
rogues.
acquaintance.
Yeah, work acquaintance.
A work acquaintance. So you all work together?
Something
did.
like that, yeah.
We
I
did
didn't-
before.
I didn't exist in tangible form until he came to the Ghost Walk, so
He died.
Hey, excuse me. You never had a body.
well, I had a body 800 years
It was
ago.
dragon. It was a dragon.
He's clearly not a dragon, sir.
No, but
I
he
was.
That's
I
was
He was,
was.
and
I
then
was
they put him in
dragon.
axe, and then when he came here, for some reason, he
Ah,
refused.
so you're the curse. That's why it was so strong. So you're the cursed one. You once were a dragon, and
Yeah.
are now cursed to this form.
Yeah, kinda.
Even after you pass, even now.
Yep.
How wonderful! How wonderful! And what did you do
No,
to cause such a horrible fate?
I prevented the dragons from committing genocide against all the mortal races.
Well, that is quite the tale. I can't say I've ever heard of such a thing.
I mean,
But
but
such
that would
a
do it, right?
such a
That would-
curse to follow you through death. That's quite rare. You should be quite proud.
Yeah, I don't really know who did it, and I don't really know who I pissed off. But that's what I mean. Is this isn't my afterlife?
Yeah, you're supposed to be with family.
Well,
Sorry, Gargay.
Sorry, Gargak.
I'm not sure. I can't speak to the afterlife of other beings, but for humanoids, this is it as far as I know.
I
Until we
don't know.
pass through the
think
veil.
if there's anything, Fairudis would probably go into Dragon Hell.
Yeah, because failure.
Murdering all of his fellow dragons, or allowing the murder.
This is Dragon Hill.
There you
I
are.
mean, so I'm just gonna point blank ask the dude. It's like, so you can't really help us, but is there anybody that can help us? Maybe hack the skull or like force it to play the message.
Oh, I'm afraid they can't. The memoirs can't be forced. It'll break the object. They're very delicate items.
What about good hands? You know where they sell good hands, not cursed hands?
Oh, good hand. You're looking for like a replacement limb.
I'm trying.
Well,
Just takes replaces Hell's hands, takes a monkey paw out, good hands, slowly puts it back behind the counter.
Good.
Not this one, not these. Okay. So I suppose if you wanted another person's hand, you could meet the morticians. They do take the body parts. I'm sure you could cut a deal.
I mean, I really would like my.
Nevik, you might find your hand. You might want to go check the body parts.
If you lost it here, perhaps, but they are quick to render, and the hands, as you can imagine, go pretty quickly. It's popular items.
Yeah, I mean, they can do all sorts of things for you.
Hands, eyes.
Can I ask
God
a more
knows what
question?
Nevik's hand is up to.
Nevik's like, I know this hand. It's feisty.
It's feisty.
When you say it's
Okay.
Mimir, is that like a reference to like the Norse Mimir?
What up? Somebody understands some background.
Oh, mythology.
Yeah, I'm picking up.
I like
I'm picking up
to throw
down.
things in there for my deep players. How you like it, boys?
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
You like that? What am I putting down, JB, for the rest of the party?
So Mimir
Some God of War
was
vibes.
yes, but
I
also
think he is
in
in
Norse
God of War.
mythology.
Bro. Yeah, exactly. I think he's one of the
Yeah,
gods.
you're the one who knows stuff, bro.
In Norse mythology, Mimir was the god of knowledge, and Mimir's well was where Odin went to seek secrets of magic, and then Mimir lost his head, and literally, yeah, he's just a talking head because he got
Because
cut
he
off
knows
from his
shit.
body. But yeah, I mean, basically, he's the god of knowledge and knows the
The
answers to
one that he
everything.
carries around with
He-
him. Yeah.
He fucking fathead, bro.
Yeah, God of War.
So wait,
Oh,
Can
it's
we
like
just
3 with God of War 3.
fine, has anybody asked Skull to tell us the message? I guess that's the thing. Is it's like, do we just start trying passwords?
I mean,
I'm gonna put my hand on the
sometimes
skull.
it is a word. It is spoken, but like I
I'm gonna
said,
put
each
my
Mimir
hand on
is
the skull
unique.
and say password. No, I'm gonna try the most obvious password. I'm gonna put my hand on the skull and say password.
So nothing happens. It doesn't glow. It doesn't move. It's very much like a skull with like embedded metal under your hands with like
Lady
arcane
Bayren wouldn't have
What's
squeezing in
the
it.
that sort of
password?
password. Like, she would have made that the password.
Password one.
Does anybody see him doing this? Do we see him doing this?
Now, if there was anyone that could identify it without breaking it, he starts to think, and he's like looking off.
Wait, don't lose focus. Good hands. We're talking good hands.
1,000 yards there.
We're talking good hands.
There
Not
is
talking about
a
the skull thing.
Talk about evil shit now,
very
bro.
old ghost in the library known as Zaprab. He could read these arcanes, perhaps if they are anything in this last 200-300 millennia, perhaps he would recognize them.
Where's the library?
And that's who we need to go to. That's like, all right.
Oh,
Yeah, where's
But
the
you-
library?
the library it's near the entrance. If you follow the Great Line, it's a very large building. Most pass it. They never see the knowledge they seek and move right on to the registry.
The
But-
library's like literally dead
Hey,
smack in the
that's
middle.
exactly what we did. Was went and registered and passed right past the library. Yeah.
There's the library, the big building, and the merchant ward.
There's a place called Phantom Hill that he referred to, and he says it's there.
All right, so I guess let's find Nebuchadnezzar and then let's go to the library.
Let's
So,
all
hey.
go to the library.
No, we're getting here. I thought we were getting his. Oh no, the library is in there.
We need to go. No, we need to go to the mortician first, so that I can get a hand.
Okay.
He said you got to find
Yeah.
one of the morticians, and no, this is not the
We
first
spotted-
time we've been referenced to there being multiple
In a
morticians.
book, a reading rainbow. I imagine they're in this weird house, weird
Creepy house.
mortuary looking place.
I feel like the Adams family with that one.
Well, there's also we passed by.
It is spooky
multiple-
V. It is spooky V
Yeah.
Halloween time, guys. I gotta throw it out here, So
So yeah, let's go see fucking Lurch over there.
Yeah.
Little tiny Lurch that was sitting creepily by the door.
tiny Lurch that was sitting creepily by the door.
You said there was a little mortician guy sitting.
Oh,
beside-
outside. No, outside. There is a set of like these hooded figures that are kind of darting around. They look as if they're like trying to assess something from the crowd and or find someone in the crowd as they're standing outside of what clearly looks like a stone crypt like front, but behind it is obviously not a building. It looks like a stand-up, almost like a prop.
Mm. Mm.
That's
like
creepy.
like a Halloween decoration to a tent or something like that.
I'm like,
It's like a pop-up Halloween store. Fuck.
And they're these two
Spirit
guys are
Halloween.
they're sitting here in hoods, and they like I said they clearly are not like they're looking for someone in the crowd. That's what it looks like.
They got suspicious eyes.
Okay, so walk up to those guys and ask, "What you looking for?"
Now, the moment you start to approach them, they kind of straighten up a little bit and have this kind of indignant look. Excuse me, sir.
Yeah. What you looking for?
No, what do you mean looking for?
I mean, you guys were looking for something.
Ah.
I mean, obviously.
Well, we are morticians. We are only performing our dual service. The other one kind of
What,
smugly
looking for bodies?
smokes a little out. Kind of smugly. He goes, yes. Corpses this far into the market ward would be well illegal. We can't allow such rot to permeate through the city. It's unpermissible.
You know where I can get a ghost hand? And I hold up my hand.
Excuse me.
Ghost hand.
A ghost hand? You're looking for another spirit's hand?
I'm looking for a replacement. I really like my own, but I'm pretty sure you guys probably sold it already.
So the
It's
other
good
one,
hand.
the other one kind of looks around. He's like, "Shh! Don't be so loud about it."
It's a good hand, man. I would have sold it already too.
Look, I'm not sure we can find your hand, but we do have some hands. And the other one's like,
I'm
he's
registered.
obviously a man in need.
I'm registered. You can't find my hand?
No, it doesn't work like that. Your hands don't come registered. They come long before you get here.
Fuck.
When
I
you
knew that
lost
little
your
bastard
hand,
wouldn't-
he
I knew that
came
little
through.
bastard wouldn't register.
And let's see, he looks down. He's like, this is your right, correct?
Yeah, that's the right hand.
And what size species or anything specific?
Half elf.
Sure, we have any half elves? We don't sort them by half breeds. We just pass them to what they appear to be. I can get you an elven one. I'll look for shorter fingers if you so please.
I mean,
Get you an ogre hand.
what? An ogre hand.
Yeah, that way you got one hand for hating and one hand for loving.
No, I think I'd be elvish, I guess. You don't have to look for shorter fingers, man. Just give me.
And you want it mended on as well.
Well, I mean, I'd like that for it to actually work.
All right, well, it will be a full afternoon. You do have the money with you.
How much?
Oh, you weren't sent.
No, independent, man.
Oh, you'll have to sign the contract, and it's for a hand. It's at least 400.
That's steep.
Well, it isn't. You're asking for a bonding of spirit. If you want something cheaper, we can get you something cheaper, but it won't feel or move the same way. I suppose it'll look better than what you currently have, and it sneers down at your trident hand.
Oh man, I really want to like slide a hand up to his throat, but I won't. Oh man. No, I'll keep you in mind.
You keep nothing in mind. You never heard anything.
Oh yeah, I was never hearing this, right? You're right. Who are you again? And walk away.
Yep.
What was I doing here?
Oh. Hey guys, I need to go get another loan.
Another loan.
So, like I said, there's a shit ton of shops around you guys. If you want to look for random shops, you're free to, like I said, roll your dice and do as you please.
I don't have any money, man. I spent it all on candy and shit. Man.
Yeah. We're kind of light on the coffers.
Well, I think we should go to the library because libraries are free.
Libraries are
We hope.
I will go.
Yeah, we don't know that.
We pay with knowledge with blood here. God damn.
Are you telling me I gotta sign a soul contract for a library card?
God damn it. You will not bring this back late, motherfucker.
If you bring it back late, that's fucking.
It will start eating your essence. You ever seen Bookmaster? Look, we're gonna do this shit.
Nah, it's something like totally reasonable, but it's still just like parts of your soul. It's just like we'll take like 0.05% of your soul up to 2%. Yeah.
Over a year, and after like 16 years, I lost a foot to the library. God damn it.
No. So they always max it out at like $2-3 or some shit like that.
No,
I don't think I've
I
ever
don't have
paid
this
over
toe. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they only max it out to a certain amount. I think yeah, now it might be like $5.
You will lose your toe.
Yeah. Oh,
and if you come in here toeless, we will not let you in again. Anyway, like I said, you're surrounded by shops. There's all sorts of shit going on.
Okay, either A, I need a big distraction. Well, no, we're going to go back out into the marketplace where we're not getting overheard.
What was that about distraction, sir?
Nothing, I apologize. Go back out, like, into the fucking street. I'm going to talk to the guys, like, and Penelope, I guess. She's just staring
And by that, you mean the creepy shopkeeper who's just still with you.
Yeah. Hey, guys.
He closed up the store and he's just following us around town now.
Part of the group. But yeah, okay. I either need a big distraction because I need to steal a shitload of money, or I need another loan if we're gonna do this shit legit. And if we do this shit legit, I gotta make Gargak my prize pimp or whatever again. Like we gotta put him back in the fight.
My prize. I think the
Nevik comes up to the group and begins to try to convince them that he needs to pimp Gargak.
I need to either A, I need to pimp out Gargak, or
I don't, Nevik, I don't think you're using that correct. I think the saying you're looking for is prize pig.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, there we go. I need to have Gargak be my prize pig. I'm gonna pimp him out for a little bit.
You don't pimp out your prize. Oh,
I don't know. Have you ever been to Daventry? Have you ever been to Daventry?
you ever been to Daventry?
Clearly, you're
pigs
not
with
from Daventry, bro. It's like,
just fucking pigs with wigs and like lipstick on running around the street.
Oh, you don't go to Porktown. That's the bad side of town.
oh God. Anyway.
Anyway, yeah, that's my hometown. It's a horrible place. Anyway, get out of there.
Was.
But yeah, either I take out another loan, and I gotta pay back that loan. You know, those motherfuckers come after your kneecaps, like, or I rob people.
As lovely as Martha is, she will kill us.
That man that raised me used to tell me one of those pigs was my mama.
No, like my mom was.
I imagine that would be a common Daventry insult, right?
Yeah, like the
your mom is from Porktown. Yeah.
Obviously, yeah. My mom was like a captured elf in one of the brothels.
Porktown.
Right by Porktown, by Porkertown. That's where.
So yeah, I guess we can
Not
see Neville can get
Porktown, but very Porktown adjacent.
Yeah, Porkertown. It was, it's right there.
And so I guess we can see if Nevik can get another loan. But also, I think we should go see.
We should
Old
seek
man
knowledge.
I would
should
also
also-
suggest that you guys have been to like 3 shops, and this place is fucking full of shops.
Yeah, but we ain't got no cash.
Yeah, we ain't got any money.
I mean, I'm just here.
The only person, yeah, it'd be cool to look around, but like, we'll just see a bunch of
Wait.
shit that we can't get, man.
Think so. I bet I could.
So, Faerunus, what you can
that
see over
thing,
there
that
is
lamp-
what looks to be
that
like
lamp you got?
a.
We could sell that shit and get money enough for my hand.
Looks like a man making horseshoes.
Nah, brother, it goes to the
got
portal
a
with us.
shit ton of these horseshoes around him. And he's clearly sitting there bending metal into horseshoes in the back end of this shop. But you, so far in this town, have not seen a single horse.
I've even had like a close look at the lamp, Nevik. I'm gonna hold it up to his face so he can see the actual writhing in pain souls inside of it.
What is this, like a perception check or what am I?
Constitution check.
I-
Can't say bus.
Hey, check.
Hold up, hands. Save on that shit, be. Click. 4.
So, yeah, you're definitely going to feel the pain of the anguish coming out of this bitch. Like, it is clearly, like, pained humanoids on fire, writhing in this thing.
No. Why would you keep a thing like that? Ugh.
To take it through the portal.
Why? To sell it. Get rid of it.
The shopkeep's like, it's magnificent, isn't it?
I'm hoping that if I take it through the portal,
Don't you have a shop to run?
it'll
Why are
set
you out here?
these. Why? We're friends, aren't we? No, to take it through the portal, because I'm hoping that once we go through the portal, the souls inside the lamp will be outside the lamp.
Dude, I don't think we want those souls outside the lamp, man. They sound bad. They sound in a bad way. Like,
And they're in pain, Nevik.
People that scream scare me, so, like, I don't want them to come out screaming, guy.
Yeah, that's not. I mean, you remember the hallway with all the crazy chorus screams? I didn't like it.
I mean, I get it, but like they're
those crazy screams. I mean,
I intend to find a way to get them out of their pain.
Hey, guys, give me, let's say 10 minutes. I'll pick back up on 10 in the hour. BRB.
Go for it.
Who's barking?
Sorry, it's outside. Yeah, outside my house. He got attacked. He took a possum the other night, so I mean, he might be turned.
Now he's.
Wait, attacked by a possum?
Yeah, he got a big ass, swole ass face right now.
I don't think possums attack things, do they?
They
attack.
will defend themselves.
It
No,
Possums attack-
their whole defense thing is they play dead, and they literally go into like this weird comatose
this
state.
Why it's called play
possum,
possum.
Yeah, but if
this
you still fuck
possum,
with it, it will pop up and like.
No,
I thought
like
you
it
were
won't.
saying.
No, like it's in
Yeah,
a
it will.
coma.
no, this
I
dog has a
been
face.
right next to possums, dude. I'm telling you. Oh shit, there's another roll.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
why
dog
did I get
is fucked. His face is fucked up because of a possum. Okay, it didn't play dead.
On a
And they play
possum,
that.
though, possums don't carry rabies.
That is true.
Oh, they don't. Okay, because I was
They
worried
don't
about.
know.
I ain't gonna lie, I was worried about that because his face is fucked up. It's going
Right,
down.
If it was a
Dude.
raccoon,
Raccoons carry rabies.
yes, and those motherfuckers are scary. Like they look
Hold
all
on,
cuddly
was
and
it,
shit,
was
but
it a possum
Yeah,
or
but-
was it a possum on a half shell?
possum on a half shell.
Apart from my half shell.
Yeah, an armadillo.
Ooh, excuse me.
I mean,
Those
That
things
sounds like-
carry leprosy.
yeah. Also, an armadillo will fuck you up.
Yeah, armadillo will fuck a car up.
Armadillos are also
God.
still like unbelievably adorable. I don't know why people
Yeah.
think armadillos are ugly, but I know people that think possums are cute, but armadillos are ugly. That makes no
No,
sense.
Those
yeah.
are
They're
adorable.
all
I
like,
love
I mean,
them,
yeah,
dude.
they're all
That's
adorable
all
in their own right, man. Like possums, raccoons, and armadillos. Armadillos got
I
that
Yeah, I
don't.
have a
long,
question
I
for
that
don't
y'all.
long
think
little
that
snoot and
possums
shit.
are. I don't think possums are cute.
What are you talking
Does
about,
any-
dude? Baby possum, man.
Have
Hold
any of
on
you guys
here.
dropped $1,600 yet?
What's that Florida man?
Besides possums, I feel bad for possums as a species. They're literally biologically designed to only live 2 years.
Yum, 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 yum. I
Have
mean,
any of
look
y'all
at them.
dropped? Have any of y'all dropped $1,600 yet?
For what?
The
I know.
4090,
Oh,
The
no.
four, the four what?
the 4090.
What's
Uh,
that?
A graphics card.
That thing is like the size of an Xbox.
I
Are
don't
you
know.
serious?
My computer probably couldn't handle it, man.
Nvidia just dropped their newest set of
What are you
graphics
supposed
cards.
to do with that? What are you supposed to do with it? Like put it in your shit?
Yeah, put it in your fucking
In a
tower.
computer.
Yeah.
It's for a computer. It's a graphics card.
Yeah, it's to make your shit,
Okay,
dude. I wish I
okay.
could drop $1,600 on a fucking
No,
graphic
but what I
card
think is
right
funny though is like at this point, Nvidia is going faster. Nvidia is releasing these things faster than games can keep up.
now. Yeah,
Like there's not a
but
game.
that's a good thing though. So
was
you can
like-
get that and then not have to buy another one for the next like 4
So-
or 5 years because the
Yeah.
games are still trying to keep up with this shit. And you're like,
I mean, so
man,
I've
my
got a-
shit looks
I mean,
amazing.
I've got a 20
Right.
I've got
So
a 2080 that I bought, I guess, 3 or 4 years ago now.
For like Windows 95. That's the last time I remember seeing.
I don't know my graphics card is. I know it is an Nvidia, but and it's a beast. But
Yeah, I have not had it. Like my 2080 will run anything I throw at it at this point, and I mean,
oh man, I'm fucking doing Spider-Man with the fucking ray cast
ray
or what-
tracing.
yeah, the ray tracing. Oh my god, dude, seeing the
Oh,
as you
yours
swing by and you're like looking at your reflection, like holy
yours is
shit.
at least a 2060
Yeah, dude, that shit. It's
because the 10 series didn't have the RTX ray tracing.
yeah, it is so
So
fucking
yeah, yours is
pretty.
an RTX, which means it's at least a 2060.
Like,
They have a 980 Ti, and I'm feeling the pain.
The chip market just
I can't do
crashed.
like the highest setting.
Literally, the chip market just crashed because
Oh,
of
yeah.
a bunch of sanctions that went down on China.
Yeah, I think China like cracked down on cryptocurrency stuff.
Well, but like America cracked down and sanctioned China about sending chips and American like computer resources over there.
Yeah, America just went to where they're going to be producing a lot of their own.
Yeah, so the chip market has just went way down recently.
I mean, the problem is like fucking crypto bros. It's like the 30 series was $1,000 until now, until the new series launched, because crypto bros were keeping them out of stock. I mean, people haven't.
Bro,
Like,
people
I got-
are still keeping shit out of stock. You still can't go out and just buy a PS5 anymore, bro.
No, you have to order that shit.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna spend fucking $500 on a game console that I can literally play any game that's on it that I want on my PC. And I know there are exclusives, but honestly, like the Spider-Man games, and give it one more month or some shit, and I get to have Miles Morales, which is going to be another fucking
And see, that's
200-300 hours of gameplay.
I enjoy the Sony exclusives, and I don't like waiting like a year and a half for it. But it's why I won't ever buy an Xbox again, though, because Game Pass literally. So PlayStation's maybe eventually you'll get to play, but I mean with Game
Yeah,
Pass,
Game Pass, it's right there on
literally
PC.
anything I want to play that comes out on a Microsoft console,
There
I
it
can
is.
play. So that's why I maintain my PC.
Dude,
And
are you a
PS5.
Grounded fan? Have you played Grounded?
So right now I'm boycotting Game Pass because I got locked out of my account and it won't let me reset my password, and they keep charging me.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Then you're not boycotting it. You're still just paying them. Yeah,
No,
you need to call someone.
I've tried, and I'm reversing the charge every month, and they, for some reason, they don't cancel it. But I contacted Microsoft. They're like, "Oh, we can't give you the password to the account. We can't cancel this." I'm basically like, "Oh, well, we can't cancel this." I'm like, and so my debit card, I changed debit cards. Like, I got a completely new debit card and shut the debit card down, and somehow they're still charging it. Like to the point, like I was talking to my bank, and I'm like, if you guys can't help me and they can't do anything, I'm gonna close my bank account. And they're like, oh, well, we don't want to see you go. I'm like, no, I'm not leaving your bank. But like literally, I'm almost to the point where I'm gonna open up a second bank account with you, transfer everything over to it, and close
just
this one.
shut that account down. Yeah, you can't keep charging that account. Yeah.
Because I mean, it's just so. I mean, because like I've spent like 2 hours on the phone with Microsoft. And like, oh, well, we wish we could help, but we can't get you into the account. I'm like, I don't care about getting into the account. I want you to stop charging my card.
Yeah, delete the account. I'll start a whole new fucking account. Just get rid of it. Like.
And I'm like, I can give you the card you're charging. I can give you all the information. I tried doing their password recovery, and their password recovery is notoriously bad. Like,
yeah,
you have to give such specific bullshit. But like because I had an email address, and the only thing I used this email address for was the Xbox stuff. And they're like, oh, well, you have to give us the title of the email that you sent. I'm like, I've never sent an email from this account. And they're like, oh, we'll give your Xbox ID. It's like, oh, do you play Xbox? I was like, yes, but they will give your Xbox ID. And I'm like, I don't actually play the Xbox on an Xbox. I play it on my PC.
Yeah, you don't have an ID number for the Xbox.
And literally, they're like, oh, well, there's nothing we can do. And I contacted my bank, and they're like, oh, there's nothing we can do. But there's got to be something we can do. Because I don't understand.
You just need to keep calling. You know,
yeah, that's complete bullshit.
TBH, you just got someone who was fucking difficult and bad at their fucking job.
I've called them, and I've done their like tech support multiple times.
You'll continue to get you'll eventually get someone who's actually good at their job and will help you.
I've kept going up the ladder. I'm like literally, so I called them actually yesterday.
All of it's on the internet.
Okay. I'm just bullshitting.
There's no privacy. No,
you're right. You're right. There is no privacy.
I am recording this, even though we're like the only people that actually watch our own YouTube videos. So
China is also recording this.
I was going to say, you guys will appear in court.
These will appear in court later on. Yes. Oh.
Hi, NSA agent.
What's up, buddy? How you doing out there? How you feeling about that? How you feeling about that personally? If you're an NSA agent, how you feeling about that? They might have cranked it up to 80K, but it was 60K when it was my time. Offering they gave you to go back to college for 3 years and work for the fucking FBI. How that felt? I had to suck ass.
So Adam, are you gonna drop $1,600?
I'm gonna drop what now?
Are you gonna drop $1,600?
Am I dropping?
He's talking about getting a new. Just ask about the graphics card, not about just the money, bro.
No,
are you gonna go for a 4090?
Oh no, I don't. I don't need a graphics update currently on my shit at all. I don't care not to. I spend more time playing on my Switch than I do on my PC these days.
I mean, my PC is absolutely amazing. I can do the ray tracing with Spider-Man.
I have a 2-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you should go ahead and start building his first PC.
No,
There you
dude.
go.
Switch is the perfect fucking console if you have a 2-year-old because you can just be like, "Yo, doc, here's one of the
But
controllers that does nothing."
all right, all right.
or,
But what,
or like, I'm just gonna fucking sit here and it's a portable TV. You want to be entertained, kid? Awesome. Yeah, it's great shit.
what was that shitty kids game? Was it called Putt Putt?
Putt golf.
No, the one about the little purple car.
Oh, I have no idea. So anyway, back to D&D. Here we are. We're in the fucking wild bazaar that is goddamn.
I mean, yeah. So Jason's right. We don't have any money,
I mean, y'all the ones sought out
It
the marketplace. Y'all,
and
I'm
we're
just
not
here.
we're not like those rednecks who go to the store just to tour around.
I've been there. Don't judge. Don't judge
So
half
can
the
we-
state of Florida.
You mean the entire state of Florida?
Kevin.
We know you've browsed around Walmart just because you was bored a couple times.
I think I've
Wait,
been,
hold
I've
on.
been there with it.
Sorry, I was
also-
talking to my wife, man. Hang on.
That's also describing Oglethorpe County, Kyle.
About the next Walmart.
Yeah,
About
yeah,
that
you
shit we
right.
saw in the
You
Walmart.
right. I ain't gonna deny it. I definitely done that shit too.
I have to.
Oh man. All right.
Damn, I'm bored. I think I'm gonna just go walk around Walmart for a little bit
Yep.
and look at some shit that'd be nice to own.
Target's
Yeah.
what's up. Target's what's up.
Actually, what I used to do with my parent when like my mom would go grocery shopping over there on the east side, I'd go to GameStop and look around at stuff I couldn't afford.
Man, I'd be going to fucking Walmart and the Target. Target's better for the toys, so like, that's what's up. You go down there, look at those Black Series action figures. They get me every time.
All right, so can we get which direction is actually I moved this over so I actually know the answer to this question. So the Phantom.
But say you don't have a map, boss.
What's up, Wendy?
What's up? What's up?
I'm sorry, because I have somebody that called out of work, and I gotta call my boss and find out what the fuck is going on right now.
All right. So Pinello needs a dip.
If I have to go in, I'll let you know. If not, I'll be back.
All right. Well, we'll NPC Pinello is following the party generically.
Thank you. I'll be back, guys.
So yeah, I mean if we move down here, I can see this is the Phantom Zone. So can we go see
Exploration.
Can we go see Zod Phantom Zone then at the library?
Did you say Zod? His name was Zaprab. Okay.
Yeah, but I'm making a reference, so
I mean, I get that, but they don't know who Zod is. They still think you're a crazy old man. Most of these people aren't even convinced you've ever been a dragon.
fuck those guys.
Dun, 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 dun. See, I'll tell me, party. I'm ready. Let's go. What's up?
Yeah, let's go ahead and ride.
Is
it
Nevik still with us, Kevin?
I'm here, man.
Yeah.
Party, how you guys doing,
My
man?
girl. Hold on.
Okay. I mean, but we had 10 minutes. It's now we're running at 15, dude. Like, what do you think?
Just hopping over rooftops and just jumping fences and shit.
There's a
We're
gate
heading
right. There's a
right.
gate right here. Yeah. Yeah,
I came through the gate.
these are buildings. Yeah, I mean, these are just well, I mean, they're also buildings that are like over streets and things like that.
So do we see the big building that was like? We know this is the theater. We know this is bar number 1. This is the workplace. This is bar number 2.
So this is not a building that's marked on here as a place of interest, and it's clearly like the fuck over here. If you had to, make an intelligent guess as to which one looked like a library, it would be this elegant looking ass building in the back. And as you approach it, it is an elegant building. The outside of it is clearly made for scholars. Like if there were a college that fucking here, they would confess their wisdom here. It is got pillars and all the carvings and all that sort of shit. And the walls themselves are adorned with various philosophers, and it looks like people's teaching classes and so on.
So I guess we walk in.
Very much large constitutional kind of style steps on the front of this thing as you go to approach inside of this building. Walking in, it is clearly a grand motherfucking library. Like, this library has at least 3 floors just from standing where you're at, and looking far back, it almost appears, endless in its depth.
Do we see
I'm
anybody?
still NPCing 2 characters gone. Oh my god, Nevik, come the fuck back. What are we doing?
Dude, I totally want to look around this grand fucking
Oh
library.
my god,
that
I don't want to NPC
Yeah,
2 characters gone. Give me 1 character gone, I
Do
can
we-
do it.
Do we see
Well,
anybody
you
that we
can't
can ask
NPC
about?
Nevik. It's just like, let me look at the shiniest book here.
I mean, what do you
Right.
Do we
guys
see
do?
somebody we can ask
I
about
want
Zod?
to NPC everybody. I don't want to NPC the party. I'm not here to do that.
So do we see
I just
somebody we
wanna
can
go-
ask about? Yeah, I
There
want to
is
find somebody and ask them where we
Clearly,
can
what
find Zod.
looks to be a clerk behind the counter with some sort of half moon circle looking glasses. This looks like an elf of some sort.
Is there a Dewey Decimal System?
You're free to ask all these questions.
That's
Excuse me, my
the
good
first
clerk.
question I'm going to ask. Is there a Dewey Decimal System?
Where could we find Zangief?
I don't know. Is that an author?
No, it's a system to look up the books within the library.
No, Zangief. You meant the Dewey Decimal System. I'm not sure what that is either.
I don't know, Zartar,
Do you
Zoltar?
have a system to look up the books in the library?
Of course, we have a system.
Jason, do you remember the guy's name?
Where's your system?
She's back there. Her name's Aliga.
I was too busy focusing on his adult baby teeth to really
Oh, God.
remember his name.
What's his name?
What? Who's guy? What now?
Who are we looking? What's the guy's name that we're looking for?
Oh, I'm also
Right.
NPCing
Yeah.
the characters that you're even supposed to remember. Jeez, guys, you don't have a map. You don't have a memory span. Come on, and you can't even participate. What am I doing here?
I'm sorry. I couldn't focus on what that guy was saying to us. Anytime he talked, all I could see were his fucking chiclet teeth.
I mean, that was what I was trying to do. Was creep the creep maps. He's still there. He's
Adam, I'm
like
rolling
he's like, oh, he like comes behind the party. He's like, oh, you mean Zaprat?
Adam,
Yeah.
I'm rolling an insight roll to remember the name. I
Why
get
is
a
he?
nat 20.
Why is he still here?
I want to know
I
what
got-
shop they got.
I got a nat 20 on my insight roll to remember the name.
I'm gonna bring him back like 6 months from now in some like random place and just be like, he's
Hey,
still
guys.
following.
He's got pencil thin mustache.
We're gonna go
adult
through
baby
the
teeth.
through the
For some
portal.
reason,
like,
he's
"You guys made
lost
it
both
sound
of his thumbs, so his pinkies have been moved to where his thumbs are.
So
He has, like,
anyway,
this
yeah. So
demon
doing
magnet.
a decent, nice roll here. You can remember this guy's name exactly. It is Zaphrab.
for Zaphrab.
Zaphrap.
Zaphrab. I'll spell it out in Discord for you. That way you can.
Yeah, so it says Zaphrab.
Zaphrab. All right, so this guy's gonna perk up a little bit. He's like, oh, you mean the elder Zaphrab? He should be still in the garden across from the 2nd floor. Do be careful though. The garden's not tended as well as it used to. It doesn't hold as much weight as it used to.
We're just going to look over at Gargak, who had 2 helpings. And a 6-foot fucking licorice rope.
And
Wait.
I like to
Outside the
imagine.
library.
I like to imagine there's still like a foot of
Wait,
licorice
did you not
hanging out
go
of his
in
mouth.
because you hate books?
Yeah, I'm not going in.
The moment he gets to the
You're just
steps,
like,
like
"No,
something
I'm gonna
deep
sit
inside his
outside."
soul, it's like his ancestors are like, "Don't do this."
Pulls out
I am his
pulls out
ancestor.
The rest of his licorice rope, and just nomming on it, pouting outside.
I am his ancestor, and I said do it.
The one ancestor's like, "But you could."
All right, so yeah, I guess we're gonna go upstairs to the 2nd floor and make our way to the garden.
Nope, I'm gonna go to the back and find Agatha or
Oh.
Attila or whatever the fuck her name was.
I'm
Oh,
heading
okay.
towards Zangief.
I'm gonna go with Feyrundis.
So stepping to the back, you're going to find in the back here there is what appears to be some sort of mechanoid. If you had your best guess, this is an animated statue with multiple arms that is moving around very quickly. It is
Oh, God,
behind.
it's
It is behind a like caged like box system in which you can see books are dropping. A couple of them reach the floor, but they don't stay on the floor very long before this thing snatches them off and literally throws them into tubes that are adorning the side of these cages. It is kind of loud, clearly a sight to see. The inside of it is obviously glowing. It seems to be magically powered by something. It does not respond to you. It does not look to you. It is still just fucking working its ass off.
Maybe you can steal one of its arms.
I'm gonna just state that, like, I need a book on the Sword of Gods.
The machine itself does not respond to you. It just back there, just whirling around.
So this is just like their sorting system. It's not an actual fucking lookup system. I can't look up my fucking book.
You're free to speak to the teller and ask more questions if you'd like. He did speak to you, but this machine, the machine, on the other hand, here is not speaking to you.
Go ahead and tell her and be like, how can I just look up a book?
Look up, as in find. You wish to find a certain book. Do you know the title?
What? No.
The author.
Okay. No. Okay.
Ah, so you're doing research.
Yeah.
Well, what are you researching?
Thundercats.
Oh, he responds. The Sword of Omens, you say?
Yeah, the sort of, and I'm gonna say it. God, I really want to do this in like a performance role or something.
I mean,
like
you're free to do as you please.
Very
tell me, I'm here to
pretentious, like, I don't think this thing exists, sort of way.
I mean, you're free to, yeah, have whatever flavor you'd like to give this. But what are you trying to say?
The Sword of Gods.
Weapons of great power.
The Sword of Gods.
Yeah, weapons of great power, the Sword of Gods.
Any specific god?
No. There are no gods.
Then you wish to study the non-existent gods.
Just weapons of great power, man. Come on. Let's just.
Well, if you wish to study weapons of great power, there are those known and there are also those fabled. They are in the right wing. It is quite a large section if you have nothing to dwindle it down, though. Perhaps I would start in legends and deities. I'm afraid we don't sort them out by weapon type, though.
Do you have any, like, just. Okay, thank you.
I mean, he's a librarian, dude. You're free to talk to him however you want. You're free to ask him however you want.
I mean, he's talking about, like, start studying the deities and shit, and a guy who doesn't.
He has no idea where you're coming from.
Okay. I just. You got, like, the greatest weapons ever forged. You know, the Guinness Book of World Records. Or whatever.
Well, like I said, there are those that are, kept in, and they are known to have existed at some point, and have changed tides of war and so on. And those are usually in the narrative combat sections. But if you're looking for fabled weapons of deities, which, as you are aware, are not confirmed creations and are beings, then you would want to study in the fabled sections. But as I said, there is a weapons section, but not one that is sorted by weapon type.
All right, where's your fabled section?
Like I said, it's in the right wing.
Well, I appreciate it.
Go back here, and he points down this it looks like an infinite fucking hallway of books, straight up.
Yeah, it's super big.
And he's like,
go down that way.
If you go down this way and you take a ride at LG6, keep going. You'll see the shelves. They're marked. I believe some of the vendors have obvious symbols on the side, maces and the like.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. And head down the infinite core. I'm assuming it's going to take me a little while as I walk down, so we'll pan upstairs to.
Don't get too lost. Now, as you're walking by down this hallway, it is quickly apparent that there are several souls lost inside of this library that are clearly wandering around and just looking at books and puttering, and a lot of ghosts here.
Give me knowledge.
I mean,
Yeah.
you're on the city. You're on the city that is. You're literally sitting in the city on the edge of oblivion, as far as you know, right? Like you have no
Oh yeah.
idea what's beyond this
Yeah.
veil, right?
Rachel would definitely be one of those wandering ghosts
And
in the
yeah,
library.
exactly. There's a
Ooh,
library
look.
here full of
No,
books,
she's
and they're
a
just like,
tree, bro.
No, that's Elise. I'm talking about
Oh,
Rachel.
okay, got you.
The human would totally be one of those ghosts. Like, oh, I haven't read this yet.
All right, so me and Favoritus are going up to the second floor to go to the garden.
yes. So as you go to walk across, you walk up here, and there, on one of the walls is a large, like glass paned wall with like several doors that are open up across this garden place that is clearly on this flat part of this rooftop that has like railing and all that goes across to another building. And in there you can see, several ghosts, 5 or 6. There doesn't seem to be very many living beings here.
So I guess we walk into the garden.
It is a beautiful garden. It's well kept. Like whoever's doing the gardening here is doing a fantastic job. There's a number of colorful flowers. You definitely see a leaning towards like a pink and red in places, and larger bushes and trees that
I
cast
thought you said it was
shades.
overgrown.
No, what did I say?
No, he just said that the building wasn't maintained as well, so I can't.
Oh, that's right. Whole wait, yeah. And Gargak waited outside, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
What?
say excuse
And I'm
me.
guessing Pinello is following you guys, or
Yes,
maybe.
Nah,
Maybe
she's
she's
fine.
probably just sitting outside
Yeah,
with
she's
Gargak,
just chilling with Gargak, I imagine.
sharing her candy while he's pouting.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say excuse me to the assembled ghosts. So we're looking
Fucking books.
we're looking for a Zafrab.
No, as far as assembled goes, this building this goes several hundred feet worth of rooftop here, so you would have to like yell loudly. When you are walking around, though, it does kind of quickly become apparent that one of these ghosts is severely older than a lot of the other people. He's dressed in kind of like a large, plumish beige robes. If you had to guess for anyone being called Elder, he definitely gives off the Elder vibe just from a distance.
Yeah, I mean, so I'm gonna just like go up and tentatively ask. It's like, excuse me, are you Zafrab?
This very old, what you can only assume may be a dwarf. It could have been an imp. Who knows? It's got a shit ton of wrinkles, though, at this point. He is a pug of an individual. Smiles somewhere deep in these wrinkles.
The
He's like,
fucking Sharpay.
he smiles somewhere deep in these wrinkles, and I've been called such things. It's quite the moniker, isn't it? My mother, she was a lovely lady. You know her name?
I'm sorry, sir, we don't.
No. I guess you wouldn't. Her name was Zinniker. Zinniker. Who names their child Zinniker? It's so horrible. My child. Anyway, what can I do for you?
We seek your wisdom on deciphering the message hidden within this item, and I'm gonna point to the thing that Jason has.
This guy, he clearly has like horrible eyesight or something. It takes him a minute to like even like follow your finger. Like he's just like, brr. And
You
when
see,
he,
like, wrinkle after wrinkle slowly lift up to reveal eyes.
yeah, like it takes a minute for him to actually like see this thing. And when he does, he's like, oh, it's quite an ugly thing. Why would you should discard of it immediately. It's nasty.
We're not. I mean, I'm just gonna say we're not particularly fond of it either, but we believe it may tie into the fate of the overworld.
Oh, is that all? Such an ugly device. Well, I suppose you should figure out what it tells you. Yes.
Please.
Well, I'm not a messenger. I am not the Mimir. I cannot tell you. What do you think it says? And he turns like to Jason, like the person who's not been talking to him, basically.
What do I think it says?
Yep.
I don't know. I guess I've never
say?
really actually inspected it. Can I like look at it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I'll inspect it closely.
You free to roll inspection rolls or investigations, insights.
Why did this page unload? Come on. There we go.
You're gonna roll its 2.
If I ever get this page to reload, I don't even know why it unloaded.
Roll me something, boss. Give me some dice. Let's play with the god.
So, investigation, I guess, yeah.
Give it to me. Let me play with the gods.
Ooh, woof, 7.
Yeah, so it is some clearly arcane symbols. They look very old, older than you by a long shot. That's about all you can ascertain. This thing, whatever skull it is, was obviously human. It doesn't seem to be like an elf skull or anything like that. But it is very old. And whatever etched these things into here obviously was sharp as shit, but it also looks like it was done eons ago.
May I take a look?
Sure, I'll hand it over to, Faerunus. I have no clue what it says.
Now, to be clear, Zaprap here is just amused by this entire fucking things. Are you just like fixing the nat 20s out of here, Faerunus? Just get out of here with your infinite nat 20s. Oh my god. Yeah, this is clearly of god damn it, the original humans language, right, to you. You're not exactly sure what it says, but to you this is looks a lot like that language.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna say this out loud. That I'm like, I can't really read it, but it looks like the ancient language of the humans.
The Umoans, that's the Zaprap speaks up. He's like, that's right, that's right. You are correct. It's an outline, see, for where it's activated, and here this one, it's not of this world. It speaks of other realms.
Wait, I thought you said you couldn't read it.
No, Zaprap can read it. He asked
Is
you
it
what you
talking?
thought it said.
I mean, so I'm just gonna ask him. Does it mention a
No,
realm
okay,
beyond the veil?
to be clear, what he's saying is he can read the outside of it. There's like arcane like etchings on the outside of this thing, right? And it,
Gotcha, but
yeah, and
it's
what
not
that is
necessarily the
doing is
message.
denoting how it is activated.
Okay, so like it may be, so it's got to be in a specific place, maybe. Gotcha.
He kind of nods, he gathers. He's like, I suppose our time or something like that. They're all one and the same.
I mean, I'm just gonna ask him. Do you think we have to go beyond the veil to hear the message?
I can't say I would recommend such a thing. I've never been. I'm a bit of a coward in that aspect, I suppose. But I do love the flowers, so.
Yeah, so this is starting to sort of reinforce to me, because I mean that's the only way out of this realm we know of. Like we've been stuck in this realm for I don't know how long in game, but months of real world time, which I'm assuming
We've
is
only been here for
months.
156 hours, man. Don't worry about it.
But what I'm saying is we haven't seen any inclination. Like we were originally told or you guys were originally told that we would have to make our way through the portal.
No, we were told that we were supposed to seek out someone in Manifest, and we sort of figured out who that guy was by, the only guy that would possibly want to talk to us would probably be the Kinku of the bad group, because a lot of them were eaten by demon spiders. And
Yeah, but we were told to seek
demon
it. We were
frog.
Hello?
told to seek them
Hello.
out in Manifest.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm back.
All
I'm
right,
We were
back.
told to speak about the manifest, but we were also told the
Only, like,
sword.
3 or 4 of the guys were eaten by demon frogs, so we're only looking for the dude that we ganged
But
up
we were
and beat.
all we were. It was also indicated to us that the sword we seek is beyond the veil.
Demon frogs,
Yeah, but
dudes
that
eating what?
Like
Welcome to the
I
party.
specific are outside with
They're
Gargak.
talking about what's going on. Yeah, you're supposed to be sitting on the
Yeah.
steps with Gargak, right?
You're sitting on the steps outside of a giant library with Gargak because Gargak doesn't like books.
I'm not
and
going
you want-
in.
Yeah, you want to stay with Gargak, right?
Okay, got you.
But I specifically
Lord
remember.
Karnak, his power.
I mean, like share some of your candy with him. But
There's
I
power,
asked-
there's power in power too.
There's power in the quill. How do you say the feather is as but no, the pen is as mighty as a sword. There you go. There you go. All right, I'm sorry.
Good thing I have a whip.
A whip. Oh, well. Lord Gargak, whatever you choose to wield is mightier than the sword. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
And a
Where's
pen.
your thing? You must conquer the words and the knowledge. You need to learn how to read. Penelope
For the weed.
yells at him. She's like, you need to learn how to read.
like meta wise, I'm not
Look,
crazy,
Kid, this is
right? Like
bad.
we were told we would have to go beyond the veil. Like
I mean,
I'm not.
yeah, but there's a big ass line.
Yeah, we just skipped the line.
You go ahead and skip the line. I mean, I'm sure I'm not with you guys, but you
Yeah. Also, we do currently have a living party member who probably doesn't want to die forever.
Yes, but also we did tell her when she came along with us that she would have to accept the risk. And if one of those risks just happens to be dying,
Forever,
And-
like
but
super
also,
death.
you gotta remember,
You wanna-
Penelope.
You want to ask? You want to
One
ask
slide down
that
slide.
poor? You want to ask that poor wizard to die forever?
No, but sea elves. I mean,
This is a private conversation these two old ghosts are having inside of this goddamn library. Yeah.
I know, right?
Like, yo, you want to ask that elf to die forever, dude? That's fucked up, dude. Like,
I don't want to die forever either.
are we panning? Okay, wait. Are we panning back to Nivik searching?
panning back to Nevik, searching through the library. Nevik, give me an investigation check, bros.
Oh, hang on. I'm outside.
Well, I mean,
the secret section.
she doesn't even get the option like to follow through to follow like any sort of afterlife. She's skipping the whole line, bro.
Yeah, she's alive and gonna go through the veil. How crazy is that?
What the fuck is gonna
You
happen
said
to me?
investigation?
Yes, sir.
Wait.
It's
Has
exciting.
living ever passed through the veil? Whoa.
No one knows.
Wait.
That's the mystery. That's the mystery of the veil.
So Nevik is
Yeah,
actually
well,
searching for books about the swords of gods, and so he is finding, various books about various objects. He's found about like maces of demons and, knives that fucking are said to open doorways to other dimensions and so on. But he certainly finds the story of two swords that were ancient demons crafted into swords themselves, much not unlike the concept of Feyrundis being turned into a axe himself. And that these swords themselves were used to create not only the night and the light, but all things. That they were wielded by what is believed to be the all creator Rialdan.
The two swords.
One of them is called the Stormbringer. The other one is referred to as the Mournblade.
Sweet. All right.
The
With this
story this booklet tells you, Benevik being able to read, does tell you about how these were used and then cast away. Where to, no one knows. As far as searching for these things, no one knows. The book does not go into that, but it does talk about what they are and what they're said to do. And they are said to do things like
quite crazy. This is a pop-up book.
Quite literally, joy and night and day. They talk about this is what granted Rialdan his power. But it also is like read as if like he is part of them, like if that makes any sense.
Okay, yeah.
Like
so
they
with
literally
this
refer
knowledge,
to as Rialdan's blades most of the time.
the two blades, and it's the Stormbringer and the Mournblade.
Yes, sir. But it also talks about how these swords were made from demons, but also partially God. So it's like I said, from a non-religious
Bit confusing,
perspective.
yeah, I don't give a fuck. 2 swords made all of creation. Sweet.
I'm just throwing this out for Nevix meta hit.
Yeah, 2 swords made all of creation. Awesome. I'm gonna go back to the librarian guy at the front and tell him that he's been very helpful.
So I feel like I'm gonna give you a roll to not get lost.
It's a total. Yeah, it's a totally different guy. You've been gone for 3 days.
Yeah, like that's what I feel like. I feel like I want to see like give me a roll. Like I think like a survival roll or something. To just see how long you've been in the library wandering.
Oh, okay. Hang on here. You said survival? Oh shit.
Beard become
Like,
out.
as you were reading this book, yeah, like how long you
shit.
spent reading this book.
I
27,
found that
yeah,
shit
it's
super
not
quick.
bad. Yeah, so yeah, you would yeah, from everybody else's appearance, maybe an hour max.
Hey, thank you so much. You've been very
Yeah,
helpful. And
he
I walk
actually
out
is
with our
the
guy.
same guy. Yeah, he's like, well, surprised to see you. Actually, he's used to sending people off and them never coming back.
And yeah, I'm just gonna walk back out in the front and sit by Gargak and be like, "That was very informative."
I guess around this time, me and Faerundis would also be walking out as we were having the conversation about whether or not it would be okay to ask Penelo to be like, to go from being alive to being like potentially forever dead.
So like, do you want to die for us? Whoa, whoa, whoa. So yeah, you guys are.
Well, for all intents and purposes, the only thing that we know that's on the other side of the veil is death, because only dead people go there.
And you guys only think that there's one sword.
Wait, there are multiple
Right.
swords.
No. This is meta. I'm not
But
saying this is Nevik. I'm not saying this is Nevik.
Nevik, you just said
Nope.
something about 2 swords. I swear.
Nope. No, I didn't.
Hold
Oh,
on.
Nope. I did not say that in character. That was meta.
We kind of know about 2 swords.
No, you don't.
Yeah, we do. We know about like a super evil sword, and then we know about the sword that Veyron was after. I believe they were 2 two distinct swords.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure we've actually heard the name Stormbreaker.
Yeah, that's supposed to be the one that fucking we're after.
Did we imply this with demon papers like way early on in the fucking campaign?
But you
Oh,
didn't.
shit.
You do not know. You do not know the other one.
Who got those papers? Dina got those
Dina,
papers.
yeah.
Dina got those papers,
And
and she-
then what happened to her? And then who found her body?
The kobolds.
Valdir.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The Cobalt and Valdir.
And Valdir.
I figured they ate me, so
Kobolds ate you. Yeah, exactly. They didn't give a fuck about random papers. That's not edible.
I mean, but they could have took it to wipe their ass with later, you know? It's like,
Now, if it's not edible or shiny, I don't think kobolds have any interest in it.
I mean,
This-
it's
Also,
so
kobolds eat like pure protein. They're like rabbit pellets or whatever. The fucking.
Nah, they eat like fucking mako sharks, bro. They eat whatever the fuck they can get in their mouth.
What they want.
they're like
Yeah.
rabbits. Like
Right.
rabbits.
But like big ass shit, rabbit pellets. Boom! Oh shit, is that an egg? Nah, just the fucking cobalt shit.
So,
It's just cobalt shit.
So what you guys doing? Having a party out here?
Why is there a license plate in there?
Let me know as your DM. What is now that you've been confronted with a lot of the information of what's going on a little bit around you and the items that you have. What's the situation?
Well, I mean, it
You
does
ain't
seem
spider
pretty
legs.
obvious that it does seem pretty obvious that we're a little bit behind.
We gotta think
Yeah,
about the
but
time
it's
span, right?
we don't.
I mean,
we don't
assuming-
know what the time span is from when we died to when we appeared.
Because
So
But,
death
no,
is an
so-
eternity. That's right.
But
That's right, bro.
assuming, let's just devil's advocate. Let's assume
Devil's
the
advocate.
let's assume the Kenku in the shop was Mengzi. It sounds like he was packing for an adventure, and that was 2 weeks ago.
By some creepy guy's assessment.
Yeah. I trust that man.
I trust that man with my
with
life.
that, with those teeth, you trust that man with those adult baby teeth.
I mean, it's
I
in your
mean-
report.
Hey, Rendis is just going to comment. It's
I
like,
mean,
you all of you.
You're gonna say here too, boss.
first
He
off,
looked-
I
He
already,
looked like
I
he
was already,
spends his spare time tying women to railroad tracks.
I was already,
Yeah.
I was already.
Hey,
in
Rendis is
line.
gonna Hey, Rendis is gonna turn to Jason. It's like, what's a railroad?
In about 300 years.
Oh, we'll get there. One of the shopkeepers from afar. He's like, he knows.
I know.
He
I'm from
knows
the
too
past.
much.
I'm from the past. Are you from the future? Am I learning that Jason's from the future?
I mean, if you do not think I'm above throwing a random time traveler in your quest somewhere along the line just to fuck with y'all, I would totally.
You McFly just pops up out of nowhere in the DeLorean.
Some Brandon Moon with a cell phone.
But anyway, so we should probably go ahead and get this out of the way, Pinello.
So the,
How do you feel about
the
dying?
two old men turn in unison to Pinello.
Hey.
We believe that our adventure is definitely going to take us beyond the veil, and as you are still of the living persuasion, and we don't know what's on the other side of the veil, and only that dead people go through.
Oh.
Are you going to
Um,
continue with
Hey,
us
wait.
through the veil?
I'm gonna turn to Gargak and ask, "Hey man, if we can sell your claw to get me another, are you willing to sacrifice your claw to get me another hand? Like a hand? Not
Is that-
this.
You need
Or,
it?
Nick, is that important right now? They're asking me if I'm gonna sacrifice myself.
I like the idea that
You're-
these two conversations are going on at the same time, yeah.
Two conversations going on at the same time. Yeah. Like, Gargak,
Real
can we-
serious dramatic music.
and then I'm like, hey man, can we give me a hand? Give me a hand, Gargak.
Back and forth between like Pinello.
I got
Then
you that
that-
liquor. I got you that licorice, bro.
If you get the
no.
hand,
Oh yeah,
I have to get something else instead of the claw.
Okay, so can I ask a question, Adam?
Yeah, of course.
I'm not spoiling. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Am I gonna?
So you're gonna ask the question, but you don't want to know. Okay,
yeah,
heard.
she's literally about to ask, is she gonna die?
Yeah. Kyle, I was just.
That's up to you. That's up to you.
We-
How you
Only
feel.
one way to find out.
Don't know.
Oh God.
All we know is that
Okay.
everyone else in the party is already dead, and that only dead people go through the portal.
You know what though? At the end of the day, this when I learned that Gargak was the Dragon King, that kind of. I'm here for Gargak. I feel like Penello's here for Gargak. At some point, if he knows she's gonna go through the veil, so it's not a choice that I have to make. It's what she's gonna do.
I scoffed somewhat at the Dragon King comment because I realized that it was all a ploy. It was all a ploy to kill him.
I don't care.
Nah, he's probably still the Dragon King, bro.
Yeah.
Don't be
Grandpa's
salty.
one.
Yeah, don't be
He-
salty because you're not the Dragon King.
Grandpa's not a. He's the non-believer. The unfaithful. No, some great shit.
Yeah, if it comes down to it, if Gargak goes through, Penello, it will go through just because I mean, what else?
Now,
What?
to be clear, the entire party has not seen the veil.
Sure.
They don't know shit about it. All they know is there's a line and a giant building that goes into the ground, and people don't come out of that building.
And then also, Adam, you have to remember, Penelo is a wizard, and she's always about like exploring the unknown. So
Her father
I'm
was
all
a
for-
necromancer.
Yeah, so I'm all for going through the veil. Like I'm excited, but I'm scared, but I'm excited. Like I want to do it. Yes, I want to see what happens.
Okay, then
So
it's settled. Then there's only one thing that we need to resolve now before we head out, I guess. Well, other than probably
with Penelo,
trying to
Jason, are you?
find some supplies to take with us.
Did you talk with her? You talking about?
I need a hand. We should give Nevik a hand.
I need a hand.
Every doesn't need a hand. One hand does that. Fine.
We know, Meta, that motherfucker is scurrying around here somewhere.
Maybe we should just give him the claw hand. And then
The
he has a
evil claw hand that he can't operate because he's
Yeah.
missing a hand.
Yeah, I wanna like get rid of that hand, like the hand of Gar, for enough money to get me like a functioning hand.
I don't know that we should, just sell a highly
I
cursed
believe
item.
last time you were seeking a metal hand of some sort, if I remember.
I was, but
We're seeking
I
a
mean, if I
tinker
can get some
hand.
sort of tinkerer, yeah, like
Well, there's a shit ton of shops here. Have you found a
Let's
tinker?
find. Nope, you haven't. Let's find a tinkerer.
We found all sorts of random shit. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Is it's a giant fucking marketplace.
We need to find a tinkerer because I think the tinkerer can also help me get
Currently,
through
you're
this
on the steps of
goddamn-
the library having this conversation.
well, we need to
well,
get back to the market.
Penelo's gonna say that I think the tinkerer might be able to help me get through the portal. Also, maybe I'm not saying, but maybe.
What
But
you talking about? You just stepped through.
just-
You're dead.
yeah.
Done. You just done. There's no help. There's no help. You have to do it yourself.
Just your body. You step through
I
the
was
portal,
already
your body
in
falls
line
through
and
on
ready
the
to
other
go, and
side.
these guys were like, "What
Oh,
are you
we
doing?"
already walked through the portal.
No, I was in line to the portal.
There's a giant line to go to the portal. Yeah, you guys are currently
Oh wait,
standing.
I was
Nevik,
in line.
it doesn't matter if you walk through. Did Gargak walk through?
Nobody walked through
No, nobody walked
No.
through. I was in line.
I don't
earlier, but
care
he
about
left. Yeah.
Yeah.
you.
And they were like,
Fine.
"What are you doing, Nevik?" And I was like, "Oh, I guess I'll get out of line."
Oh, okay.
My bad. Like, yeah, I was like, I thought that's what we were doing. We're going through the portal, and they were like, "No, not yet." And I was
I
like,
like
"Oh,
the
my
music.
bad."
The
Fine.
music's fitting. I like it. It fits well for the giant ghost city as you guys discuss your issues here. Yeah.
Wait. I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
This is metagame.
Okay.
Where's the candle guy?
Oh, the candle guy.
At the
He
candle
was
shop?
in the candle shop. Yeah, I think that was
Couple
up
of
here in
streets
Forest View,
back.
actually. Yeah.
That was over here.
So you want to go talk to the candle guy that literally
Well,
wants a piece of
because-
soul?
Think about it like this. No. Think about it like this. I'm a necromancer, so I'm trying to think of dark people that know dark spells.
Wait.
Wait a minute now, girl.
We don't. Yeah, we don't use the
You're a fucking
N-word.
necromancer?
Well, no, I'm saying my dad was.
the
so
police
I know
roll up.
There's
Oh,
about dealing with dead bodies.
So
It's
as soon as she
nothing
says,
to
hold on, as soon as she says the N word, Bayrenus is gonna have a fireball in his hand. Like whoa.
Now, to be clear, there is definitely a prejudice against raising the dead in this city.
Okay,
Pretty sure
I mean,
there's
I feel like
no
there's a prejudice
raising
against
the
raising
dead.
the dead everywhere.
Exactly.
They get pretty bent out of shape here about it. There was an undead war that they've referenced a couple of times here and there.
Jason, I'm not on the exact same page
now
here.
okay. Think about it. There's gotta be a black market in here for the lit. There's gotta be something.
Nevik's talking about buying a hand from some side of shady.
I just
That's
want
what they. Let me go to the shady guy and let's go. Let's go to the shady guy. Let's go to the shady guy.
Oh, you want to come up to the shady guy and trade some more spells?
And I believe
Nevik's
Nevik
hand?
actually went to a shady bar earlier when he went to the.
Oh my
pub
god,
in the
this is gonna
community.
be like your first time at a trap house.
Yeah.
Did you give me AIDS?
Yeah.
No, motherfucker, I didn't give you AIDS. What the fuck are you talking about?
I get back to the land of living, nigga. I ain't trying to get AIDS.
I know,
Welcome to
like
the trap
I have
house.
been up to the trap house
Then had
and
that, yeah,
let
dude.
the fucker out, and then he got back in the car and he was like, "That dude just asked me if I gave him AIDS." I was
The real question from real crackheads.
like, what? Did he? And he's like, yeah. I like crashed out on the front porch. He's like, "Did you give me AIDS?" And he's like, "Nah, man. I got my like time sack and he slipped out."
I did not. Not this time, bro.
We're gonna play this out, but I'm gonna play the shit out of this. I
Oh,
want to
I'm
see
good.
what happens.
I'm good to stick around. I'm good to stick around. Y'all stick around. I mean, it's 10:47 right now in our time, but I'm willing to stick it out for another hour or two if you guys want to fucking play. So y'all just
I
let me
can't do
know.
another hour too.
All right, y'all let me know. Yeah, y'all let me know when y'all want to call it. So
Favoriteness is to be like, all right. So I mean, it's just gonna
I'm
be a
basically willing to NPC one character at a time, but not two. So
Papa
No,
Randy,
I'm here for the rest of the night. I'm
Papa
good.
Randy,
I'm gonna go
this
sleep.
party
No,
is gonna make the comment of, it sounds like it's time to get our affairs in order before we shuffle off this coil.
I agree with you. Yes.
I need a hand. Anybody?
Yes.
$400. I mean,
the joke's getting
really
gold,
only,
Devic.
I really only need 350. Just about 350. Anybody got 350?
I mean, Gar's hand is probably.
And that was
marketable, right?
and that is what this be the soul of Nevic became eternally a street beggar with one hand, begging for 350. On the side of the street.
One thing that I've noticed that in the world of the dead, that body parts and essence count are just as costly.
I just would really like.
That's
before
what
we
the
go
that
to the
yeah.
jail,
It was implied that it was somebody
jail,
else's hand.
Is he gonna come
Huh?
with me? Well, it might not, man. Fuck it. I don't even care anymore.
I was gonna say we don't know that anything we have is gonna. Because you
I don't
remember,
even care anymore. Okay, wait. So we don't know. I got $100, guys. You guys want to go back to the candy store or get some of that?
So to
melty-
be clear, there are
Go back
people
to the
here
candle
in this
shop.
town.
Can I go back to the candle shop? Can I go back to the candle
So
shop?
to be
Let me
clear,
go
there are people in this town that do claim that they know what happens beyond the veil, but there are numerous people that claim multiple things. In fact, there are religions built around the various ideals that have permeated through the city. I mean, in fact, you went and found one of them earlier.
The church.
Yeah, there are multiple
Yeah,
types of these multiple churches here. They are dedicated to different religions and ideals of what happens beyond the veil. But as far as knowing, just like here on Earth when we die, no one clearly knows what goes on.
I'm just gonna turn to Jason and be
But
like, no
but
offense,
to be
but,
clear, there are people selling maps of the great beyond in various shapes and sizes and books and tomes of all the information of the great beyond. But yeah, if any of it's true, God knows.
I want to talk to the candle maker. Can we please go back to the candle maker?
I do.
What part of your soul are you going to sell to the candle maker?
I have no.
That's what the offer was. He wanted part of Nevic's soul, part of his personality.
What if she could?
So
she could
to
just
be
trade
clear,
her
what the
free
meta-wise, meta-wise, to be clear, what the candle dealer deals in is emotions. And he will quite literally accept, part of your, I
He was
guess,
gonna take my
soul's being.
sadness.
So yeah, he's like, you'll never be sad again, and you
Yeah, I mean,
literally
like,
never experience sadness for any reason
sorrow,
again. You could kill
like,
children and not
depression,
feel it. It wouldn't be a
shame.
problem for you.
Yeah,
Anything, exactly.
All things that make you feel sad, just go away.
Just turn out horrible for me. Can I not give him something to make?
That's part of Nevik. Like I tried to commit suicide and lost my hand
But
because
at
I
the
was
same
out
time, he offers magical and great fucking candles that do all sorts of crazy shit.
That's why I want to go see this candle maker. I feel like I need to go see. Not because this is a plot point or whatever. I want to go talk to this candle maker. I have a question.
Okay, wait, so like as we're all like making camp or something, she sneaks.
There is no camp to be made. You're in the middle of the street. You're sitting on the library steps.
Him in the fucking dark magic sky, probably hang out and play fucking Magic the Gathering together.
Adam, can I creep off to try to go talk to the candle maker?
You guys are free to split the party as you please.
No, I don't want to split. I just want to part ways for a second. For this.
That's splitting the party. Yeah, so she's
Fire
gonna
definition.
she's gonna sneak off to go to see the Candlemaker.
That's fine.
Yeah. All right. So do I have to?
Give me a nice survival check, yeah, so you can figure out where the hell you're at. Because now you're wandering alone after following the party for a while.
All right.
And what are the rest of you guys doing?
I mean, Favoritus is just making the comment that it's like, we have no idea that anything, I mean, we probably know we could end up there naked. I mean, also, if it's some kind of paradise, like some believe, Nevik, you could have a hand anyways.
The hell?
Fuck you.
Right now. God damn it.
Favoritus is being serious. It's like you could have a hand.
My money's
if we
never
go
coming
to the-
back. My boat's never coming back. My girl's never coming back.
Yeah, but the guy we were chasing through here got supplies, and they seem to be the resident experts on what's on the other side of the veil, if there is anything.
So you guys want to go to the marketplace and get supplies? Is what you're saying?
Was I doing a stealth?
You're doing
Sugar Daddy
a
gotta go buy
survival
more
check
shit. All right, let's do it.
to see if you can even find the candle shop.
I didn't hear what you said. What type of check?
You're doing a
Survival.
survival check to see if you can find the candle shop as you walk through this large city.
I guess. We would go to the market.
I mean,
Alright.
yeah, you can notice she's gone. I mean, she didn't do a stealth check walking away, but she did just walk off while you guys were here.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, it was a 19 or 30.
So Penelope's gonna find herself lost in this city.
Lost.
Yeah, she's not quite sure where she is in this city.
I'm lost. I'm just.
Wrestling. Oh,
How are you?
I don't. We should
I'm lost. I'm lost right now, guys. I'm lost.
Yeah, no. The
We're going to
moment
the
that we
marketplace.
realized that Penelope left us, we should probably try
Go to the
and
market-
pursue her, because
Go to the marketplace and get survival shit.
Yeah, I'm with Nevik. We should go to the marketplace
Get for
and then be ready. And so then when we find her, we can get the hell out of Dodge. We didn't make her try to go find the candle shop. We
You
actually
can't
warned her
make me
against it.
do shit, Brandon.
Somewhere up in the distance, you hear the ceiling.
No, but you can't make me.
That's what I'm saying is we didn't make her do this. We actually tried to encourage her not to.
yeah,
So
she
that-
may be in danger, though.
I am
We do
looking.
like those fleshy parts.
Well, Penelope's out there. I'm lost. I'm sorry, guys. I did not mean to become lost. I didn't.
No, I think Jason and Gargak are trying to find you, and me and Favorindus are going to the.
Yeah, how about that? It's like, so we'll turn this like, you guys go find her, Nevik and I'll go get supplies, and we'll meet in front of the
At
portal.
the veil, yeah, at the fucking gate.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Is she lost then?
Y'all, it sounds like a plan because you guys are dead.
So she's not too far off as far as where she's lost at. If you guys want to roll like what would be a good
Investigation.
Or nature for tracking.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
investigations or natures. Yeah, I think I'll give you the options of those two. This sounds like good trackings.
I mean, she's a living person, so she would possibly leave a trail.
I mean, you guys leave
Yeah.
trails. Some people, some of the ghosts here leave like slime trails and shit.
Ectoplasm. Anyway.
Are they like bleeding out, or just dying?
All right, so Jason, are you the only one looking for her? Gargak, you also looking?
Yeah. Investigation. Roll on.
All right, so yeah, Jason would definitely find her like the footprints kind of set up a little bit there, leading off. He would see that she had wandered past the long line here and went up into the portal ward. And she's out in front near the bank, but as far as the Candlemaker, she is a far cry from.
Okay.
Okay, so we've met up with her.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
you would
wait.
see her. Yeah, you would find her. Yeah.
Okay, so, I guess, Penelope, what are you What are you doing wandering off alone?
The dark figure.
No, Penelo's gonna plead with Jason that she needs to find a candle maker. Like, I need to find a candle maker. I cannot go through the veil. I need to find the candle maker.
Why do you need to find the candle maker? He's not asking for money. He's asking for something that's core and essential to who you are.
Yeah, and I'm about to give up my life, my essence, my everything. I need to see the candle maker.
I was asking you to accept the possibility that
I'm
may
leaving
happen.
alive. I don't know what I'm leaving behind. I want to protect something. I want the candle maker.
What do you protect something? He's gonna turn whatever he takes from you into a product to be sold.
He can have whatever his price is, but I don't want to go through the veil like this.
The fucking.
I'm scared. Like, Penelo's scared to go through the veil alive. I am.
Okay. I mean, Jason's there, but like, what are you gonna do, man? Bring her to the candle maker, and that's what's gonna calm her down, right? What is that?
Someone have a goat?
That's my cat yelling at me. I'm just like yelling at me, cat. What the
What the fuck is that?
hell? She's kind of a goat.
I'm hoping to try and convince her not to go to the candle maker because whatever he's got going on gives me the heat.
Okay, wait. That rolls against rolls then. If you're gonna try to like hold her and be like, no, don't like.
I'm trying to convince her. Like, I'm actually trying to convince her.
I think roleplay's fun too, though. Yeah.
So, Penelope, what is better, going through the veil than going through the candle maker? What is the difference? I don't know the outcome of either. What is the difference?
So we do know the outcome of the candle maker. He takes something very core of your essence. Your essence.
Going to take from me. I'm alive.
We don't know. You might die permanently, or you might be fine on the other side. I just asked you to accept the possibility that once you go through the veil, you may not come back.
Your face. Oh no! Nigga, take me to the goddamn candle maker, man. Penelope storms off to the candle maker after hearing Jason. I want to go see the candle maker.
As that argument ensues, we're gonna. Yeah.
All right, so I mean, I'm assuming Jason and them are gonna follow her and like lead her to where this place is, and or not. I don't know what's going on with that.
Sure, I'll let her go to the candle maker and have him take whatever she wants to get rid of.
If you want to
Forever.
sit softly behind
Forever.
her. All right. So meanwhile, Nevik and Faerundis are going to the marketplace. Is that what I was gathering?
Yeah.
All right. So what do you
Going to the survival guy that you said in the marketplace.
There are a number of random things here in the marketplace. There is certainly a person that's still selling survival kits of some sort.
Right, we need rations.
No, so when you walk up to this guy, he certainly looks grizzled. This is an individual who's wearing an eye patch, and he looks like he's seen some shit, even as a ghost goes. Maybe very much like a Clint fucking Eastwood of a character sitting here in front of you. He's kind of knelt down. He's got all these things all laid out on a rug, and they're set up in like kit
As we
styles.
walk up, it goes.
Yeah, now these things are set up obviously in kit styles. He does not seem to be selling individual pieces of these kits. These kits are set up in like what appears to be a small, medium, and a large pack. And from what you can gather from the outside of this pack, there's hanging several bottles. Some of them look to be filled with some sort of red liquid. What's in the pack itself, other than the bedroll on top, you're not quite sure.
Even with for a passive perception of 19? No.
I mean, just from looking at it outside, that does not give you X-ray vision.
I'm gonna ask him what's the most expensive pack hold.
Ah, you looking for the large pack, eh? Going on the big journey, huh? That's what they always do. They come and they splurge. They go on the big journey. They carry all that weight in. I only hope it helps them.
The long haul, yeah.
Yeah, well, we load them up with good like 6-7 month worth of rations here. You got at least 4 healing potions, full on top grade quality stuff. We take this, And we give him a couple of empty bottles. You know, you might need it. Who knows? There's
What's
two,
out there?
yeah, two sets of linen clothes in here. Nice bedroll, good and fluffy. There's some cooking pots and pans in the bottom. Hard tin.
Roll to see if he's lying to us.
You are free to check to see if he's lying to you.
Yeah, you got that ring. Oh man,
Yep.
that's like the perfect market. The perfect market fucking duo.
All right, so this guy is not bullshitting you in the sense that this is what's in this bag. Now, is it the top quality health potion? As far as he knows, but it certainly seems like he doesn't know.
Yeah, but I guess what's the price?
Oh, did he turn around asking the price? Top bags are $250. Goes down 100 from there. You get 150 medium bag. Of course, it's like half.
50 for the small.
Yeah, 50 for the small. Small lasts you 2-3 days.
Oh.
Could span it out.
I'm gonna start to favor this, and I don't know. What is that? Like, I want to whisper to him to get him to lower the price, because I assume you're more intimidating than I am. So.
No.
No,
No.
he's not more intimidating
No.
than. All right, so I guess I'm gonna be like. I want to be as charming as I can, though, like friendly. Ah, come on, man. Like,
He wants you to be bad cop. He wants to do good cop, bad cop.
Yeah, good cop, bad cop. I'm the good cop. I'm gonna be like, oh man, come on, like.
Alright, I'm gonna ask him. It's like just sort of gruff in my voice. Like, and it's like, come on, if we're buying in bulk, you got to be able to cut us a deal, right?
Nah, I hear all sorts of excuses now. That no. You guys are going through on the end, right? I've got to eat. I got to survive.
Take all the money you can. I understand, man. But I mean, come on. I just want 2 small packs, and all I've got is $100. Like, hook me up with like 75. Come on, just a little discount for a first timer. You never see me. You'll never see me again. Let me get one good meal before I walk out the fucking door.
Yeah. These are survival rations, sir. I wouldn't
No, I'm talking about yeah, exactly. Like, let me have a little bit of money to get one decent meal before I fucking step through, man. All I got's 100. Like, let me 75 for 2 small, and I'll get a decent meal. Walk through that door.
Ending this not very successfully is be like, look, you can either give us a deal, or maybe your supplies have a little bit of an accident.
Persuasion on my part.
Look, you could say you're push your friend to back off over here.
No. Come on, buddy. I mean, seriously. I'm like, you'll never see me again. 75, too small. I'll get a decent meal. All I got's 100. Help.
25 is more than a decent meal. You give me 85, I'll give it to you.
Let's call it 180. And what's that? Perception?
No, he's saying 85 total for 2 of them, right?
No, 180.
No, you said it was 50. For the small pack,
85. Yeah, 85 for 2 of them. Okay, no, let's call it 80. Give me the extra 5.
Bah.
Come on, man.
Give me that persuasion bus. Gonna be 16. Oh, on the player. All right, we'll let it go. Nice. Right,
I mean,
well,
no,
over here it's
23.
Yeah, but even without it, 16 on that.
Because of it does my features and traits, so it never rolls less than 10.
Yeah, but even without that, it was a 16 still with the player.
Nice.
So yeah, you definitely persuade him. He's like, kind of scoffs at you.
All right, so I got 2 for 80. 2 little survival kits.
Yep.
I'm getting rid of my 80, and I'm guessing you're gonna add survival kits. So. But all right, yeah. So I guess I'm gonna turn to favorites. And
These survival kits got like 2-3 day rations. This one has not any set of clothing. It does not have a bedroll in it. It has a large kind of cloth linen that you probably could lay on or under. It does have.
Well, I got two of them, so I could lay on and under.
Yeah, it has
all the rest of the party is fucked.
Each one has a total of 2 bottles. One bottle is empty. One bottle has a full-on health potion in it.
Ooh, so I got 2 health potions, 2 empty bottles, 2 linen wraps. Pretty much, that I can either lay on or cover up with.
And 2 leather bags.
And 2 leather bags. That's one point.
I also have heavy potion of heal.
You
Anyway.
could probably hold
Just
a
beat me up.
bowling ball.
Sweet,
in
hey
this
Rufus,
suit.
you want one of these little man purses? I'm just gonna
Sure.
give it to man. Alright,
All right, we got supplies. We don't have a lot of supplies. We also don't have a lot of money.
supplies. You wanna go get
Candy.
You wanna get a decent meal? No, Gargan's not there. You're searching for.
They're with the candle makers.
Oh,
So
yeah,
let's
yeah.
cut back to them for a second. Get on that fun shit. Yeah, right? So they're eventually going to walk up to this fucking wall of wax that is this building and find this, robed individual inside. Of course, amongst his various lit candles that kind of light up this area and smell of all various types of things. And, some of them have like magical lighting effects, obviously. Return customers. Come to reconsider.
Penelope's gonna walk forward, kind of desperately. Not desperately, but I feel he can sense she's desperate. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, and she's gonna. I want to ask him. Oh God, how do I word this? She's at a loss for words as she looks at him, and she asked him, "I need to cross the veil." Don't answer. She asked him not to speak yet. She asked him not to speak yet. I need to cross the veil. I don't want to die here. I need to know. I don't need to know that there's something on the other side, but I need to know. Is there something? Not that there's something. She doesn't know the words that she's looking for, but she's looking for. She looks at him, and I'm looking for
some way to say a respawn.
She doesn't know what it is she's looking for, but she's looking at him like I need an answer. Whether
Wish
he has it.
to pass the veil with your flesh intact. It's forbidden. They'll stop you if you try.
This is no. She's gonna look now. At this point, Penelope's gonna scold at him and just be like, and not to know what the curse words are in D&D, but she's gonna be like, fuck it, fuck that shit.
You're free to say whatever you want to, man.
But I know there's a black market.
Of course, there's a black
I know
market.
there's
The corpses are ripe throughout Manifest.
If she's gonna look at him and be like, my father traded in these things. There is some way, somehow, or something that I can give to cross.
The veil with your flesh intact.
Yeah, and that's what she's asking him.
Fool.
As a necromancer to a person
Like
who's
the candle guy.
Now, when you say the word necromancer, he kind of perks up and he's like, you.
Oh.
The N-word.
A
Don't say that
necromancer.
I have no problems dealing in the dead in the flesh.
I assure you should keep that sentiment to yourself amongst the populace.
But what is that sentiment to you?
Perhaps could be useful, but not here.
But
What do
where?
you know of this necromancy?
I know enough to get me by, and I know enough that my father lost his life to it. But I know enough that it will save me if I give enough.
Well, if you can.
Wait a second. Are you trying to become a lich? Are you trying to become a lich on me right now? Is that what you're doing?
No, sir.
Are you trying to put your soul in a goddamn phylactery and become a lich? What the fuck's going on here?
I know that I'm not smart enough to know what being a wizard is, but I know that I'm smart enough to know that everything has a cost. That's one thing my father taught me because it cost him his life. Everything has a cost.
So he's definitely interested in the idea of you having necromantic abilities and or teaching them to him. But straight up meta-wise, he clearly has no way of hiding your flesh.
No, I don't want him to have the way. I want him to tell me, if there's not a way, then I will accept it. But she's at this point, before she walks through that veil, she's basically, I'm not giving up without a fight. I'm not gonna just die to walk through this veil. Like, she's
I've seen those or heard at least rumors that there are those that have entered with their flesh intact, but what became of them, I cannot say. They usually run. The dwarves, for all their power, are not very quick.
Who is it that I would need to speak to pass through the veil, even if I don't come all the way intact?
No, you misunderstand me. It's not speaking to them. You wish to dash past them. The veil itself is guarded by the Death Wardens. And once they see you with your flesh, they will stop you immediately. You should go cloaked, perhaps hidden, and as close as you can get before making a mad dash. That would be the best answer I could give you. As far as magical means, I'm not sure of any that are reliant. None that would just outright and result in your death, which I assume is what we're trying to avoid here. But you do understand that running into the veil may result in the very same thing.
But my death is irrefutable here, regardless of what I choose. So I choose to. I'm gonna choose the option to dash, or not dash. I'm not saying dash, but like I. She's basically telling this person speaking to that either way, death is but the only choice. So I have no other option but to try.
I mean, that's what this dude's telling you. He's heard rumors that people have just like fucking run at it.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna try. I'm just gonna, because death is either way, going through or going not, going whatever. I don't know. I'm gonna try.
I suppose.
Sorry, guys.
It's your life to throw away as you please.
It is my life, and thank God it's mine to throw away.
Did you ever see The Mummy? Like the first version of Mummy? Remember the last phrase of that movie that The Mummy says? Death is but only the beginning?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, also, if you're really that worried about it, we could just go ahead and unalive you now.
Why do we have to talk to the Candleman about this?
Come back to Nebuchadnezzar.
Yeah.
Nebuchadnezzar, what are you doing?
We need to meet in the marketplace.
Well, no,
Because
so Nebuchadnezzar,
Opening
Oh, you
into
know the rest of the guys?
supposed to sell the arm to the creepy curse dude so that I can get the hand.
But you didn't have to do a week though. So that's why I went to the candleman, because he was the last guy that I knew that had to do nefariously or had to do with like black.
And not the guy with the pencil mustache and the chick with teeth that was following us around.
Yeah, no. Was to sell
He's just in every background scene now, just
his Gar's hand.
Because to me that made more sense, because
So at least 350.
he deals in the physical, he deals in the emotions, he deals in the black market. So if I needed someone to get something that
I don't know that the obvious candle shop where people come to buy emotion candles is a black market.
Well, he said he gets his
He's upfront about it.
look, you all know that if you buy a black flame candle and light it, the Sanderson sisters will return.
No. We're not. Gargak agreed to give me a hand. Give me a hand.
All right. So yeah, you guys are still separated party. You guys want to meet back up? What are you guys doing?
I mean, yeah. So I mean, they ran is going to follow Nevik, but he's also going to mention Nevik, and it's like I think they're going to have to bum rush the gate because we're kind of on a time-sensitive mission, and that line's moving real slow.
I'm running through, right, Adam?
I mean, we're not even at the gate. You guys are still walking around in
Yeah,
various parts of the
haven't
city.
even regrouped as a party.
You guys have to be in the marketplace.
Adam asked if we were regrouping, so I didn't know if you guys were
We were
up.
no, we were meant to meet at the Vale.
Mm-hmm.
What we said. Because you kind of decided it wasn't worth it because you didn't know if you were going to actually be able to keep it.
And do be clear that the Veil is at the end of this long ass line of fucking souls and people carrying bodies.
All right. So what does it take to break in line? Like we're gonna get there.
I mean, that's between you and who you're trying to break in line with, bro. Like,
We don't even know if the line's moved.
yeah. So first off, I mean, do we just want to assume that y'all are leaving the candle place and coming back to the market ward where everyone is?
I guess yes.
All right, so you guys get there, find Nevik and Fayrandis, Skargak, all the rest of the parties, everybody together again. You're in the market ward. It's the fuck over here.
Can Pinot something?
Yeah.
Okay, all you dead guys.
Do you need us to kill you right now?
No.
Nevik, no, Nevik. Look.
Putting his hands to his knife. Yes.
Pinello. If you're afraid to die, then at least don't be afraid to live.
Almost painless.
I'm just waiting. This is what I want to add. Penelope's going to stop all you guys. And she's just going to be like, wait.
I mean, you honestly don't have to come if you don't want to, Pinello. We're not going to force you to do the portal.
We're not going to force you to do this, but this is where our... This is where
are you guys going to the portal? We're going to the portal right now.
That seems like our next logical step.
I don't have a hand. I'm never going to get a hand.
I mean, I would like to get you a hand, Nevik, but I mean,
now,
we need
one
more
of the
money.
shops that you see around you actually is a gnome that seems to be selling what he's advertising as spirit shells, and they look to be selling some sort of metal, like casings that are shaped like humanoids that these spirits get in, and it gives them much more of a physical contact. They do not have fingers, anything like that, but they clearly look almost robotic when people are moving around in them. You do not see a lot of people using them.
What you're saying is we can buy power armor.
I'm just giving you guys random shit that's happening out here. Like I said, the market ward is huge. There's a lot of fucking shit going on around here. So.
Power armor is only $5 a piece, right?
And beyond anything, you'd have to convince Gargak to Gargak and I the obviously cursed evil claw because I think it's morally wrong to just sell it.
I'm
pretty sure.
Can I pull back?
Can you do what?
Can I pull like? No, are we? I'm just.
What's going on? You guys are in the market ward.
I guess let's go. I don't know.
Brenda's just gonna
Okay,
so
handshopping. That's what I thought was going on. Yeah.
Let me get this correct, Nevik. You think it would be a good idea for us to hook this obviously cursed item onto someone who potentially has no idea what possibly could happen?
I know who? Me?
Yes, Pinello. We're going to sell the giant claw to you.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he did? For real? Wait, what?
I'm speaking to Nevik on the morality of whether or not on the morality of selling an object that's obviously cursed.
Oh, okay. No, you thought you said he put it on. I don't know.
To the cute creepy guy who like fucking only
It would
does
be adult. He would pencil from mustache, adult, baby, little raccoon paws for hands. I don't know.
To your friend.
You're gonna have
yeah.
what's your lowest persuasion roll is like a 27, right?
Yeah.
Nevik is quite persuading when he wants to be. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure, fine. Here, go sell it to the weird, creepy guy. I at least think he might not irresponsibly sell it.
I mean, in favor, this is just pipe up. It did belong to a god, so keep that in mind when you bargain for a sell price.
You guys are selling
Are
a
you
shirt?
going,
So yeah,
are you going back to the
I'll-
curse shop here?
These guys are selling a shirt, and I'm about to die going through this veil, but we're selling shirts right now.
I gotta go, guys.
Selling a shirt.
It's a evil claw.
You gonna go like we need to bail in the game?
Evil Claw.
I'm guessing that's what he means. It is 11:30.
All right. All right. So you guys want to pick back up next time? Still in the marketplace, trying to find Nevik a hand selling the fucking claw.
Sounds like a plan to me.
All right. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
All right. Well, we will see you guys next Tuesday, man. Y'all be good.
All right.